My husband ghosted me for 2 weeks because he has borderline My husband ghosted me for 2 weeks because he has borderline personality disorder.
Ooh, 2 weeks?
He's not talking yet. He's not talking yet.
That's a long
That's
time.
okay. We're going to see. My husband, 38 male, and I, 40 female, met just over 2 years ago and fell head over heels. We are total opposites. He's a free spirit from the Midwest. What? I'm very type A and have a steady lifestyle. Not always. I was quite the adventurer through my 20s. I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder when I was 14 and have been medicated on and off since. I've been working on that for the last 9 years, and it's worked very well for me. He was the first person who just kind of took it for what it was and respected my flare-ups / anxiety without questioning it or making me feel crazy. That is beautiful.
Wow, look at it. We accept people for who they are.
We gotta love it. I showed him a more posh / city lifestyle and helped him with adulting. He grew up doing things by word or by handshake. By the way, this comes from effing Unicorn Bialch from the r/OK Storytime subreddit. Try taking that down, things. He showed up with a crap car and all his belongings fit inside. He showed me adventure and letting loose a little bit. I like it. They both influence each other. Like, he made her more of a free spirit. She helped him adults, and they all live happily ever
This
after.
is a case of opposites attracting.
Ooh. Now, I owned my house for 6 years, had good credit, and a great job. Subtle flex, but okay. We got married after 5 months. We got a convertible in my name. He had no credit. 2 kittens, 3 puppies on top of my 4 cats I already had.
Wow.
Started a landscaping business, got a grand piano, a hot tub, and I got him tons of little I wanted to try gifts.
I love
bears,
that.
pigs, tigers,
Farms,
lions.
castles.
Oh my!
Just sprinkled the grand piano.
What else?
The baby grand piano.
What else?
What's the Christmas song go? How does it go on the 12th week of Christmas?
My cousin gave to me 4 cats, 3 dogs, and 1 grand piano for me. Yeah. So, point being, he said jump, and I said let's do it. Here's some money. Put an ICU in the chat if you see what's about to happen. I felt very uncomfortable with much of this, but just saw it as stepping a little bit out of my bubble. We both love to go out and drink, sing karaoke, explore, etc. However, his drinking started getting out of control and he would get into rages, not necessarily at me, but start freaking out, and there was no way to get him to a rational place or even to sleep like most people. Like most wasted people. I had to call the cops one morning at 4 a.m. because it was like he had taken hard substances. He didn't, and was running around all sorts trying to drive, and I couldn't just keep him still, stay inside, stay quiet, sleep, or anything like that. Yikes.
Oh, it sounds very intense.
Yeah, sounds not fun. Not fun. Then the next morning, there's the apologies. We all know the drill. No excuses, but he has an incredibly traumatic childhood, so we sort of chalked up these episodes up to working through those issues.
Oh, so at this point in the story, do they know that he has borderline personality disorder?
I believe not yet, and there's another section coming up, so it seems like not yet. That's what it seems like.
I've had friends that got diagnosed with borderline personality, and before the diagnosis, it is really hard to make sense of you have these really intense episodes, and it's just what's going on?
Yeah.
And then it's like anything, it's like once it's finally given a name and a description, it's like, oh my God, yes, this makes sense.
And also what we do know now is that Opie's partner has bipolar. So both like Opie was saying, there's the childhood traumatic episodes, there's the bipolar. There is but it seems like this is outside of what they already know how to navigate.
Yeah,
so
it's
far.
This is gone.
And he was taking the medication that was working well. That she mentioned earlier. So it was it seems like right now she's experiencing a bunch of things that are out of left field from what they already know how to handle and navigate pretty well.
Okay.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it may or may not be getting better. We're going to see. The next section is titled Substance Abuse and the Decline.
Oof. It doesn't sound like it's going to get better.
Well, he stopped drinking and he switched to
Oh, the
devil's lettuce.
The devil's lettuce.
the devil's lettuce. I do not partake, and made it very clear that I don't want to be in a partnership with someone who does. Oh, bold claims.
I mean, setting boundaries.
Setting boundaries. I think it's great that it's legal. No problem with others doing it. It's just not something I want in my relationships, as I have had horrible experiences with it in the past. We love context. I don't get why people think this is such a harmless substance. He knew this from day one, but if it meant quitting drinking, I was willing to work with him. As I warned him it would, it escalated quickly. He switched to those concentrate pens and was basically mentally checked out of our relationship. Whereas we had spicy sleep 1 to 3 times per day most days, now it was nothing. He became very irritable, withdrawn, lazy, and accusatory. He was constantly complaining about everything. Constantly. The world is against him. All he does is work. All I do is nag and take, etc., etc. I've been the breadwinner the entire time. I won't even get into finances, but we'll just say most people describe his behavior as parasitic. Not a great thing to be described as, Dakota.
Yeah, definitely not a good adjective.
No, I don't want to be a tick or a leech or
some kind of worm.
Just using the adjective parasitic, not attractive.
It's not great. It's not great.
There's no positive in the word parasitic.
There's nothing redeeming. Things were awful for basically a year after he started smoking. I drank heavily to drown my own depression. Oh no, that's not good. I asked him to help me with this, but he complained that I drank too much. Then bought me more drinks to appease me and gave himself an excuse to get high.
Yeah,
this is not a winning cycle here.
You guys are in the snake that's eating itself, the Ouroboros.
Yeah.
Ouroboros. Y'all are accelerating each other's issues right now, it seems.
He lied constantly about how much he smoked, which he has since admitted to. We have the next section titled ghosting. So a little foreshadow with the title there.
Yeah.
But Dakota, we have to talk.
I've seen a couple comments that said this too.
Yeah.
1 to 3 times per day?
Yeah, yo, how much stamina you got?
Missed that.
Per day?
How old are they? How old are they? Can we get a number check on that?
Oh, dude, they're like late 30s, early 40s. Let me see.
What are you doing for work?
Per day?
38 male and 40 female.
Nah, dude, we've had so many stories where the ages are just like mixed up for anonymity, and it's like we'll have moments like this where it's like, that doesn't make any sense. How are you doing that 3 times a day
You know
at
what?
40?
Good for them. Good for them.
But they might also be like 22. Like they also could be.
Maybe, but I mean, he is the like adventurous. Like I get that he's on some
Oh yeah.
What is the where you like learn a bunch of different positions.
The jack of all trades.
Kama Sutra?
Kama Sutra, thank you.
Oh.
Yes.
Those
like
kind of
maybe
positions.
maybe he's on those guys. Anyways, but discussing the matter at hand here.
Wait, what is your job? Is that your job? That's like your full-time job, bro.
I like how this whole story is just becoming like, how can 2 40-year-olds bang 3 times a day?
Truly,
how
that's
is
like,
it possible?
whoa.
Please flood the comments with your guesses on how they're able to pull it off.
I mean, hey, maybe they're just virile.
but Dakota, on a for realsies note,
Yeah.
what do we do here? What do we do?
Well, I mean,
You're OP.
clearly, you might have to step back from the relationship because you're kind of accelerating each other's sort of. Y'all are both spiraling in the wrong direction.
Yeah, and
it's
yeah,
not
accelerating
upwards,
it.
It is downwards.
Yeah,
and
bending
it
together
seems
makes
to
it
just
worse.
be y'all are kind of like making it worse by being together, and it's like. He's lying about smoking and you're kind of leaning into drinking and you've both got, issues that I think are maybe better solved apart than together.
Yeah.
Is
Is there a place, like, I would say it's like bare minimum, I think they should break up, but like bare minimum, take a break from each other and see like could you go back to your parents' house? Is that like is there a more stable environment you can like place yourself in or something along those lines?
The bottom line is what she said, what OP said, which is she doesn't want to be in a relationship with someone who smokes.
Boom.
He's smoking.
Yep. And he's not holding up his end of the bargain.
I think that says everything that needs to be said. If like that's a boundary that you set and that's what you want, then it's like this isn't a relationship for you.
Yeah.
And that's okay. It just doesn't have to work out with this one guy, even though it was great at one point. It's, y'all are not lining up. And it's, again, the spiral is going down.
Poll! Break up or not? I want to know. Break up or not? I'm on breakup.
Yeah, I mean, I think at this point, they would both probably be better off. They have their own things they need to figure out that would be way easier to figure it out without having to be in a relationship.
Yes.
Like, I don't think they're ready yet.
Well, let's see if
Poll is set. So
poll is set. Put your votes in. Let's see if they actually do.
Also, a lot of people in the comments, when you ask them about their spicy sleep, they're like, it gets better with age. Like, I'm at 35 and 40, and they're like, we can do it.
So chat, at 90 years old, do we have any 90 or 70, 80?
John, too soon to
bear
ask.
with me.
Okay.
At 70, 80, 90 years old, can we get up to like 10 a day? Is that?
I think it plateaus and then falls off. Jonathan.
What chat is saying is it increases with age.
Well,
and if I'm
I'll
following
keep a monitor
logic,
on chat after that question, but a lot of people were like, some people were like, no, I can't do that, it's impossible, or like, I don't have the time. A lot of people were like, it got better with age. I'm like, I think it's just, I'm not saying every day, but like a couple days I can,
70, 80, 90-year-olds, please comment below and let us know. Please educate us.
I think, we're heading into the future too, so right now we have Neuralink, and in the future we'll have Neural Sneaky Link.
All right.
I was trying to make that work. I couldn't make it work. Yeah, let's keep going.
Ghosting. At 1.5 years married, 2 years since we met, almost to the day, we get in a fight and he just leaves, which he's done many times. Is it over for real? But always came back after a short bit or a few hours. I went to bed. I woke up around 1 a.m. This is embarrassingly petty to even write, but he's always threatened to post on Facebook that we broke up because then it's official. So I checked Facebook and I'm blocked. I used another account and he is single.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, it's not Facebook official anymore. I wish you could see my eyes rolling and how cringy I felt right now. For 2 weeks, I tried to contact him. We own a business together.
Whoa.
I totally forgot about that.
Oh, God.
Dude.
Y'all have a business baby? That's terrible.
So I can track certain things, particularly him telling clients that he's leaving me because I'm wasted all the time, and that was adorable, via email and via Facebook. He took $3,000 that he was supposed to drop off to my dad in repayment for a loan for our work truck that we just sold. He also had $2,100 that was just deposited, so he left with at least $5,100. Big ones. I promise this is relevant. About a week and a half after he left, his exes randomly reached out to me to tell me what a piece of crap he is and that he has this crazy criminal record and a bunch of other effed up stuff that he's done. Like, really messed up. Some of these things I've heard pieces from him, some literally don't make sense, and some freak me out as though I was with a total fraud. I don't know who this person is.
That's kind of, that can happen with, like, the way I've had borderline personality disorder described to me was by my therapist when I was going. And because I had a friend who was going through this, and it was tripping me up.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how do I approach this friend?
Right.
And he said that like a description of it is like you're with this person, and at times like everything is like just totally normal with them, but then there comes this like alien that like latches onto the back of their head.
Yeah.
And you can't see it.
Yeah.
It's on the back of their head.
Yeah.
But now this thing is piloting them.
It's basically
and driving
a different
them all
person.
Right. But it's like same face, different person, and you're like, what the heck's going on?
Yeah.
And it'll go back and forth between these like periods of like being in control and being out of control.
Which creates OP's feeling of like feels like I don't know this person,
Right.
because it's like, yeah,
And
effectively,
it's really hard to navigate.
yeah. Oh,
But it's a serious issue.
100%. So the next day, I was finally able to get a note. The other day, I was finally able to get a note to him when a mutual friend picked up some of his stuff. He reached out and we decided to meet. Because we've been married for almost 2 years, I've had to be very careful about divorce since I've owned my house that we live in for 8 years. I needed to consider protecting myself from him taking half. So I'm walking on eggshells trying to gauge the situation and see if he wants divorce. If I can just have him served and basically, with basically what the F is going on, he's very volatile, flighty, wants me to drive halfway across the country with him to visit his family a day and a half after we reconnect. I'm against him because I said no. Also a bad wife, the C word, all sorts of other nasty things. Then I'm his queen, quote unquote, and the only one who understands him. I think it's either bipolar or
I think that's
borderline
it's
personality
yeah.
disorder.
I think it's probably borderline personality that they're.
Yeah. Maybe this is the grand reveal here.
Yeah, I think they're
Yeah.
going to talk about it.
Seems like OP's giving the grand reveal here that he has borderline personality disorder.
Yes.
So-
Before we go into the story, look at the voting. 98%
Who's the
break
one?
up. Yeah, there's one. There's,
Who is it? Who is it?
2%.
Reveal yourself.
Who's the one person?
Do you have something you want to share with the class? Are you a funny prankster, jokester, class clown? Reveal yourself. Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? But in one of his calmer periods, we were able to talk about the back and forth name calling, and he said maybe I'm bipolar, which I know he is not, and for some reason I just blurted out that maybe he has borderline personality disorder. I didn't even know anything about it when I said it. Long story short, read the first paragraph. He is basically a textbook case. This was a revelation. Being on mood stabilizers, I decided to let him have one of my pills. Because, sorry, retracting from before, OP, I believe, has bipolar disorder. She was taking the mood stabilizers that were helping her. I messed that up a little bit early in the story, so sorry about that. And OP said her medication is also used to treat borderline personality disorder. Not frequently, but it is. And it was night and day difference. Also, please don't get on me about taking the medication, taking a while to become effective. The same thing happened to me when I first took it 9 years ago. It was like this peace came over me, like when you have other chill pills, but not sleepy or loopy. We talked about all sorts of fights that we've had that bad year, money in general, him stealing my dad's loan money, which he thought he had a right to for survival. I pulled the transactions from our business account and found that he had withdrawn another $2,000 from this time period. So I think we're up to a little over $7,000 that he's taken out.
That's quite a lot of money.
That's not nothing. He still claims he needed the money and cannot account for where it all went. A basic apartment costs $1,000 to $1,200 monthly here, so I'm not sure why he needed $7,000 for survival.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there could be addiction at play here.
The math ain't mathin'. He's also apparently thought I'd been cheating for the last year, which he has never mentioned to me. He lied about his gambling and substance abuse, apologized for being abusive, and actually used that term, discussed all of the accusations from the crazy exes that, OP had learned about after he left. He agreed to sign the divorce papers.
Okay.
That seems pretty huge.
I mean, acknowledgement that, all right, this is not gonna work.
Yeah.
I don't think at least I hope that's where he's going. He's like, he's come clean. He's like, this is the truth. Clearly, I am not built for a relationship like this. I think we need the divorce. We'll do the divorce.
It kind of seems like, and this is what OP was basically saying, he's had that full 180 and is now like, I see everything and I acknowledge everything and I'm down to like sign the divorce and like make this easy. And
Yeah, true. And he might just be coming out of like, and I want to say, because Belton said that my description did feel a little dehumanizing, and somebody that was described to me like more than 10 years ago at this point.
Yeah.
So the vernacular around it has probably changed. but I don't know who it was, but they described it as, because they also have borderline, and they described it as being hit by these tsunamis of emotion, and then like having to work through that. And I think that is, again, just like just a rationalization, because what I was looking for, I was like, why is this happening?
Yeah.
And just a rationalization of why like how borderline impacts a person who has it.
Yeah.
So anyway, I just want to get that.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I just want to make that clear.
Yeah,
Just want to get that.
Good thing to clear up.
Before we get back to reading, I have to make a quick shout out to Hannah. Just again, silently dropping stuff in here. Hannah donating $58 on the donation link. Thank you, Hannah. You're amazing,
dude.
Hannah, another moment of silence for Hannah.
Yeah, can her emoji be?
Yeah,
the shush.
Shh. Can you guys drop some shh in the chat?
And also, Riley's down here. If you guys don't see Riley, OK Storytime clips, guys. That's our second channel.
Oh, look, they're in the chat right there.
They're in the chat.
OK Storytime clips is in the chat.
OK Storytime clips is in the chat.
Which, by the way, guys, almost at 1,000 subs in like
already
a few. Yes.
Awesome.
Yes. There's all kinds of basically a lot of the stories that don't make it to the main channel are over there. So if you're looking for like new stories, all those people that have listened to all of the episodes ever, you have 5 to 6 stories a day.
There you go.
Anyways, we're getting back to it.
You've got more work to do.
You've got more work to do.
Yes.
We'll see. I don't believe.
I'll post that link in a little bit, guys. But go on and read, John.
God bless. So he agreed to sign the divorce papers. So I had them on hand if I needed to file, but I haven't yet. I said that I would work with him. Side note, that was on my 40th birthday. So happy birthday to me. Wow. Where we are. It's been almost 2 weeks since the end of the ghosting. He has his own place. We hang out and have stayovers sometimes. He is taking meds, but still throws tantrums. He knows that borderline personality disorder will be a lot of work and a lifelong challenge. My family and friends are obviously not happy with him, to say the least, but they support me. He has obviously shattered my trust in so many ways. Flightiness, money. I found out that he's been spending thousands on fun stuff for himself while I'm paying for all of our joint activities, substances, gambling, etc., etc. Yeah. I can't help but feel that he's cheated with how much he's asked me if I have. Classic projecting. That is
a classic move for the cheater.
He's like a 2000s elementary classroom projector. I never have, and he has access to my phone to whereabouts at all times. I work from home. He swears he hasn't. I'm terrified of his blow-ups, and it's exhausting, but I married him. And now we have a baseline to work from as far as him getting help. By the way, you can always help us by hanging out with us.
That's right.
And tapping our profile to join live at 3 p.m. PST on YouTube.
You can just go ahead and tap it and join it. And you know, if you're watching this in the future, we might even be live right now. You should check.
Just do it. Before we get into this last part, Dakota, just quick gut check. How are you feeling right now?
Well,
is this resolving the way you think it should?
I mean, the way I think it should. I mean, I think that they need to probably work on their own issues separately. Yeah. I think they need a little bit of independent sort of reading time to get in touch with what they need instead of and it is nice that they want to stay together. And it's like, look, if you're gonna marry somebody, it's like it should be somebody that you're I'm down to try to make this work no matter what, essentially.
Ride or die.
But I think when it comes to OP, it's especially with the cheating thing and having that in the back of your head, I think that's
that's one thing.
There's too much baggage in this relationship at this point for things to be able to grow properly.
Yeah.
At least that's what I see.
Yeah.
I think it might be best for them to separate.
I agree. Chat, let us know if you feel differently for any reason. But yeah, I think they're already having so much great healthy progress. Accelerate that by just being separated for a while and totally investing and doubling down on your own. Except for absolutely legal or whatever required stuff. Give yourselves both some space.
Yeah, or I mean, and if you're not going to do that, you guys 100% need to be doing joint counseling every week.
Yeah, good point.
That's a requirement.
I agree.
Yeah.
So the last section, seeking advice. I feel a sense of obligation to be there for him as long as he's trying to get help and improve. The divorce papers expire in a couple of weeks, and I'm scared that he'll leave again if they lapse, and I'll be screwed trying to track him down to protect my house and resolve our other business issues. My friends, family, and therapists think I'm being too loyal / compassionate in putting his life first, and I will never be able to reach my potential if I stay. I don't disagree, but can't help feel like I'm abandoning him. Even though he honestly treats me pretty crappy in general, I still see the person I fell in love with.
Mm-hmm.
In writing this all out, it just seems quite obvious. Maybe I just need a validation.
And that is the end of that story.
Yeah.
Well,
hopefully, it seems like it's at least going in a good direction. I do think that OP should at least take some time for herself to improve on herself and him saying, but you know what?
Maybe you don't have to go straight into divorce. Just like do a separation just for
now.
Just to figure out how you guys feel being separated.
Agreed.
And if you're like, okay, our lives actually feel a lot more manageable and a lot better, you might want to just be divorced. Sometimes, I don't know.
You know what, Dakota? I agree. I ain't mad at it. But that's it. That's all we got. That's all she wrote, literally. Chat, how we doing? It's been a minute.
3 times a day?
3 times a day. That's the other
That's what we're taking away from this story. is 3 times a day.
3 times a day.
Oh, God.
Guys, again, my 70, 80, 90-year-olds. I'm just following the logic. So tell me if I'm wrong. I feel like it could go up to 10.
This is where logic fails. This is why you need human intuition.
No, I feel like it could go up to 10. That's all I'm saying. I'm just following the paper trail.
Yeah, they just
That's
have,
it. That's it.
They've got 2 pacemakers, one for their heart and one for, well.
That's true. That's true.
Well, yeah.
All right.
Anyways, I think we got another story, right?
We got another story.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
do.
we do.
While we're
Take that
pulling
over,
that
big dog.
story up, we got
We
shout
do,
out to
actually,
Hannah.
we have a lot.
Yeah, hit us with some
we got a lot
donos.
yeah. And we did, you know what? We had somebody in the stream yesterday who said that they have watched, it took them a whole year, that they've seen everything. I think it was Luna.
Big shout out to Luna.
Yeah. If you're here right now, which you might be, might not be, not sure.
I'm always, guys, there's a lot of content. There's a lot of content, but we need to find a way to prove it.
Yeah.
Oh, like okay degree. You've listened to, you've watched all the episodes and then you get a certificate.
Yeah, we'll send it in the mail.
Dude.
We'll send you a scroll, an ancient scroll.
Yeah. With the okay badge of approval.
Yeah.
I like that.
While Dakota's pulling
Yes,
up the
sir.
stories, let's read some donos. Again, shout out to Hannah. Right
Big
there.
shout out. And then we got some YouTube
got some
chats. What's up, Kenny boy? Thanks for being a member for 8 months. 8 months, boys. Almost as long as a fully cooked baby. Almost fully. Hey, remember, guys?
Oh, yeah.
You know it took me 15 months. So listen, some babies take longer.
Excuse me?
Kirsten Dadu, I hope I said that right. Thanks for the 14 Canadian bucks. Thank you for making me smile, especially when you say my last name. Is it?
I think it's Didieu.
Dadu.
It's because it's kind of like French.
Yeah.
It's like Didieu.
Did
And
you?
it's
So it's like,
Kirsten.
Mon Dieu.
Yeah.
Kirsten?
Does that mean
Kirsten, you're probably
Kirsten? Does your last name translate to Kirsten the God?
right. That would be fire.
Because
Please let us know in chat.
isn't that how you say God in French?
I don't know.
Because when they go, oh mon Dieu, they're saying, oh my God.
I'm not sure.
Anyway.
And then Jellabud, thanks for being a member for 9 months. Happy first full month, Dakota.
Hey.
Whoa.
Thank you. What?
That's
Wait a minute.
it's been a month.
It's a month. Well, I guess technically tomorrow is a month.
That's unbelievable.
But it's,
I
for all
cannot
intents and purposes, this is a whole month.
That's crazy.
That
Wow.
went by fast.
Dude, right?
Whoa.
Dude, it feels like a week. That's crazy.
Holy moly.
Who else we got in the chat? Josephine Badal Bergquist, thanks for the 27 Swedish kroners. No PhD is for 6+ months membership, John. So the PhD,
Okay.
you get a PhD.
for being a member for 6 months.
But honestly, guys, listening to all the episodes, that is literally it took Luna allegedly a year. So I don't know. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to Josephine for being a member for 7 months. 7 months, OK Storytime is now part of my autistic routine, and I wouldn't want it any other way.
Hell yeah.
Love y'all, especially Especially Keon.
Especially
God.
Keon Heart Face.
Like the stream or I'll bonk you.
In all
So like
caps.
it. In all caps. In
You
all
don't
caps.
want to get bonked by Josephine.
Come on. Like the stream. And then, Amber Dahl, thanks for being a member for 6 months. Thank you for always making me smile. My mother-in-law passed away this morning, so I definitely need to laugh.
Aww.
Hearts in the
Yeah.
chat for Amber.
Aw.
Community,
Hearts for Amber.
do what you do. Give her
Sorry
some
to hear
love.
that.
Hearts,
That's
hearts.
really rough.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, but glad we could be here and share a smile with. That's what we
Absolutely.
always try to do. Heidi Vincent, thanks for the 5 gifted memberships. Growing the family. 5 new little OK babies.
The family keeps
And you got
growing.
these as well, John?
I did not. Ghost Blue Lady, welcome to the Nights. Vix Mix, shout out for the 5 OK Storytime gifted memberships. And then Tony Campen, welcome to the Nights. And is that all?
I think.
Yeah, scroll back down one more time just to
I
make
believe.
sure.
Oh, we got one more.
Oh, yes, all over the place. Thanks for being a member for 4 months. My ex of 10 years got schizophrenia after 6 years. I tried for years, but I had to choose my sanity over being there for him. He's not doing well. Tear, sad face, but I am. Sometimes I do think there are those cases where you do what you can and support how you can, but sometimes it's like, both. Do we want both people to?
Yeah.
It just hits that point sometimes, and it's always hard.
I'm gonna use a really weird analogy here.
Oh dear.
It's like in the
I'm
air.
afraid.
What they say in the airplanes when
Yeah.
like the oxygen masks drop down. If you have somebody who needs to get their oxygen mask on, they don't say it to. You have to put yours on first.
Got to put it on first.
Because if you can't get your mask on, how are you gonna be able to help this other person?
I'm a
So
corpse.
it's like sometimes you gotta prioritize yourself first, and then if like you try to help this other person, and they're like actively like swatting the thing away from them. It's like
right?
you can only do so much,
And I can't breathe.
and you might end up you'll feel guilty about
can't
it, but
breathe.
it's not. It's just a hard,
Yeah.
terrible, sucky situation.
Well, there you go. But Dakota, do we have another story that is maybe a
we
little less
do.
depressing?
We do have another story.
Oh,
and
baby.
it's gonna be an interesting one.
Let's get it.
Dakota, you have the title.
Yes.
I ghosted. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Good. That's a
Yes.
fun one.
Yeah, this one should be pretty interesting.
Cool.
Let's get it.
You ready?
All right. I ghosted my ex because she's married.
That's tough.
It sounds like the thing you should do, though.
Yeah.
Right?
Good work.
My friends think I'm an a-hole for blocking my ex, who is married, because she keeps calling and messaging me. I wanted to ask if what I'm doing is right or if I should keep in touch with her. By the way, this comes from user TwexNC234234 on the r/OK Storytime subreddit. So, I dated Lisa for 4 years and we broke up 2 years ago. Lisa told me she didn't see a future with me and wanted to call things off. That would be so funny. Never mind. There were many reasons, and I knew it was coming. Lisa came from a wealthy family, and we met in college. Our relationship was great during the college years. However, after we graduated and got jobs, it became clear to her that I would never be able to provide the lifestyle she was used to. She hated the small apartment we rented because I wanted to pay off my student loan quickly, and she resented that I couldn't afford to take her on nice vacations. It sucked, but I couldn't blame her. I loved Lisa deeply, but I also knew she deserved the life that she wanted. After we broke up, we still had lingering feelings and stayed friends for a few months. We had mutual friends and would meet regularly. I never hated Lisa. In fact, I cherished the memories of the 4 years that we were together. But I was also acutely aware that we came from different worlds and that she shouldn't have to settle because of me.
I mean, he's poor.
This guy is like, what an enlightened perspective OP
Right?
is having so far. Just
Yes.
being like, a lot of people would probably be viciously bitter that their girlfriend was like, you're too broke for me. And this guy's
Honestly?
just taking it completely in stride.
Self-security.
Yeah.
The opposite of insecurity, which we don't hear about much in these stories.
It's true. He's like, hey, she wants something. She wants what I can't give her. She's welcome to have it.
Gotta love that.
Yeah, that's what a...
Let's go.
Big shout out to Vix Mix.
Oh!
Vix Mix!
With the 50 buckaroonies. Happy holidays, y'all. Love seeing my nephews doing a great job.
Aw,
Vix Mix.
Thanks, Vix Mix.
Appreciate you.
Okay.
Oh, it's me. Hey.
Hey.
But I was acutely aware that we came from different worlds and that she shouldn't have to settle because of me. Still, it was hard to let go completely, and sometimes I wondered if I'd ever truly get over her. We drifted apart after Lisa started dating a family friend. I met him a few times at parties. He knew Lisa and I had dated, and though he was polite, I started avoiding her and focused on work. That's right, King. Get your grind on.
Oh yeah.
You really moved.
Eventually,
Yeah.
I moved to another city and lost touch with Lisa. I heard from mutual friends that she got married 6 months ago. I wasn't invited to the wedding, but I was happy for her. I also dated someone briefly last year, but right now, my career is my main focus. That's what I need to believe. 3 weeks ago, out of the blue, I got a call from an unknown number. It was Lisa.
Lisa. What are you doing?
Mm.
We literally could have ended the story. Perfect.
Just being like, yeah, and OP's life was great, and he's working on his job.
And we don't know the bomb yet, right?
What?
That she was not single.
I mean, we don't know.
We don't know yet.
We don't know.
Okay.
We don't know. She started with small talk, and we caught up on each other's lives. She told me about the new house she and her husband had just bought and how busy she had been. So, husband is very much on the table. I told her about that. Wait, that is what you were asking when you were.
Yes.
Okay.
If he
cool.
knew already.
Right.
Yeah.
Now he's very acutely aware that the
Yes.
husband is still there.
Oh boy.
I told her about my work and my new life. It was nice, like catching up with an old friend. She gave me her new number, and the call lasted about 20 minutes. Although I found it odd, I figured she might have thought about me and decided to reach out, as people do sometimes. That's just what happens.
I don't trust it.
The next
trust
day, yeah, but that might not be the case in this story. The next day, she messaged me and sent a few photos of her new house.
That's a weird word for it.
Yeah, that's a
Her
weird-
little garage.
for
She wants to park
his
big car in it.
the big. Thanks.
Hey,
yeah.
yo.
I don't
Hey.
trust it.
John.
I don't trust it.
John's wondering what kind of house it is she's taking pictures of.
Tiny little garage.
The baby house? Okay. Moving on. God, we're so... Voice stream! Okay. I complimented her on them, the pictures of the house. 2 days later, she called me again saying she was driving and thought about chatting. We talked about my new city, my new friends, and even gossiped about our old mutual friends. Then she started sending me photos from a recent party where they all met up. Over the next 2 weeks, Lisa began calling me almost every day.
Here we go.
I ignored most of her calls, but she always said she had free time and wanted to talk. Yeah, maybe talk to your husband, Lisa. Just a thought here. You've got free time to spend with your husband.
But why do that when she can be terrible?
Yeah,
When she can be an awful human being?
Yeah, sounds boring.
Yeah, yeah, right. You're boring, husband.
my rich husband is so boring compared to you, poor ex-boyfriend.
You're broken fun.
Yeah. Broken.
Oh.
Imagine that's how straight up how the phone call goes. She's just like, I realized you're broke but fun. My husband sucks. Can we date?
Hey, you know what's fun? 30 more minutes.
Oh, wow.
Look at, dude.
Oh my God.
Wow, guys.
Okay.
Great work.
Not
I feel like that came out of nowhere. Yeah.
yeah, that was just like
I've been paying
looked down,
attention to the
there
bar.
It is.
Let's go.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
Wow. So she started sending me TikToks, memes, messages, initiating conversations all the time. At first, I brushed it off, thinking she was just being friendly, but it felt wrong. Lisa is married, and I shouldn't be talking to her so frequently. The more she reached out, the more unsettled I became. Was she unhappy in her marriage? Was she just lonely? Or was I reading too much into it? Last Friday, I finally messaged her saying that it felt inappropriate for us to talk so often, given that she's married now. She replied almost immediately, saying there's nothing wrong with us being good friends like before. I didn't want to continue. So I told her we needed to stop talking for a
Boom.
while because I needed to focus on work. My king is all about his grind.
OP literally is just the GOAT.
Yeah, he's like,
He's secure. He's on his grind. He's not wanting to pursue a married woman.
He's like, what are you doing? Yeah, setting boundaries.
Setting
with
boundaries?
married women and focusing on your career.
Unheard of.
Where's your crown? You dropped it.
Where is
Wherever.
it?
Oh, you know what? I know where it is. It's on his head right now.
Oh, talk about it.
Okay. After that, I blocked her number.
Good.
She called our mutual friend Jess, crying about how I was rude and blocked her. Yeah,
I see.
couldn't have seen that one coming.
I see.
Jess told her other friends, and some of them called me, saying I was being unreasonable to treat Lisa that way and to cut her off. I don't understand how no one sees that it's wrong for Lisa to call her ex when she's happily married after more than a year of no contact. It doesn't make sense. Well, OP, it does make sense if you factor in that Lisa wants you back.
Her little garage. It's empty.
She wants you in that garage.
It's empty.
She wants you
She wants you to park
She
it
wants you parked in the garage.
in the garage. God.
It just doesn't make sense.
Makes
But
perfect
maybe-
sense.
But maybe I'm the one who's missing something. Am I being unreasonable with Lisa? Or was it right for me to block her for both of our sakes? And if I'm right, why do I still feel so conflicted? Oh. OP's got a little conflicted feelings.
Is our angel what was his name? Lucifer.
Oh, is he really?
Is he about to fall?
He's Lucifer Morningstar.
Ooh.
Whoa. And we do have an update from a month and a half after the original post.
Wow.
I mean, I think clearly OP's. They're the friends are getting the story filtered through Lisa's perspective.
Indeed.
But I don't think it's. I think it's crazy for the friends to be like, "Why are you cutting off the married woman you used to date who's talking to you incessantly?"
Well, it seems that probably the perspective they're getting is like, oh, we were just like chatting and stuff, and he just out of nowhere, friendly, whatever, and then out of nowhere he blocked me. So I wonder, do we tell the friends?
Yeah, I mean, I think the friends need your side of the story, OP.
I think we need to let them know. The danger, though, is do they bring that back around to the husband and explode everything?
Right. So I think really the golden move here,
Yes.
just keep doing exactly what you're doing, OP. Right? Keep focusing on the grind. Don't even care if the friends have a different version of this story. It doesn't matter.
That's tough,
because
though.
at the end of the day, you're going to stand on your beliefs that I shouldn't even be talking to Lisa like this. I mean, it was fine at first. She crossed the line. And then when I pointed it out, she refused to change. So it's over. Good job, OP.
Yeah, there's a way to say it that doesn't implicate her as much. Actually, sorry, final quick question before we get back to it. Do we drop the nuke? Do we pick up the phone and call husband?
Call the hubby.
And say, hey, listen, you know how she's not talking to you ever? She talks to me every day.
No, dude.
Her garage is barren.
No.
Dust everywhere.
If your goal is to keep your own peace, you don't do that. Because it hasn't gone to a level that's unacceptable. It's not like she sent you anything. She didn't send you any bad pictures. She only sent you the garage, strictly garage pictures. Right? Not garage pictures. Not garage pictures.
House.
Other
actually
in the
innocent
house.
pictures.
Truly innocent house pictures. Anyway,
okay.
Let's get into this
update.
update.
Let's do it.
I had posted a month and a half ago regarding going no contact with my ex-girlfriend Lisa after she tried to rekindle our friendship. Lisa married her husband Jason 6 months ago. Ooh, that's pretty fresh. And I wanted to respect their marriage and blocked her after I felt we were crossing a line. My friend was very critical of me because I was ignoring her, and most of you agreed that I did the right thing. Things have been really crazy since then, and many of you asked for an update. I wanted to respect Lisa's privacy, but as things settle down, I am again not sure if I'm doing the right thing and need advice on my situation. Sorry for the long post, but too many things have happened, and I wanted to get this off my chest. After I blocked Lisa, she called my friend Jess and wanted to talk to me one last time. I initially declined, but finally caved and told her that it would be the last time we would talk. Lisa called me on Saturday morning and told me that she wanted to talk to me because she needed help and does not know if she can trust anyone. She sounded awful, and I had to calm her down before she told me what was going on. Lisa told me that after we broke up, she met her husband Jason within a few months.
Okay.
Jason asked her for a date in front of her mom, and her mom insisted that she at least give Jason a chance. Jason was a charmer, and they quickly became official. Jason was everything I was not. He came from a wealthy family and had everything figured out. He took her on all the vacations that I could never afford, and Lisa loved this life where she does not have to worry about things like loans, money, like she did when she was with me. They had a grand wedding, but Lisa told me that things quickly started going south. One night, she was hanging out with Jason's friends, and one of his college friends started flirting with her and touched her inappropriately.
Whoa.
Jason's friend needs to go be thrown into the sun.
Throw him. Eat him.
Lisa was shocked and told Jason immediately. Jason was wasted and told Lisa to loosen up and enjoy the party and did not confront the friend, and now Jason is being thrown into the sun as well.
Yeah.
As months went by, Lisa found proof that Jason and his friends were doing illicit substances, and Jason had slept with most of his friends' wives.
Oh.
And it was a common thing in their friend group. So that's why he didn't confront her, his friend, because he was just trying to be like, babe, this is what you married into.
happens.
You married into the creepy swinger.
That
the creepy not upfront. And
Yeah.
it's way less creepy if you're just upfront about being a swinger.
Yeah, that seems like a massively catastrophically critical detail to know.
Yeah.
Before. Yeah.
Time to leave.
Are they married at this point?
Yes.
They are, right?
They are now. They've married.
Come on.
And after they got married, he was like, hey, by the way, you're everyone's wife.
Oh.
What?
No.
Yeah.
Jason's for
Immediately
the streets.
leaving.
He's for the streets.
Yes, she suspects that this happened during the time they were dating and also a few times after they were married. She confronted Jason, but he just got mad at her and told her that she's being too uptight. Things got messy, and Lisa told me that there were some instances of physical harm, though she did not go into too many details. This guy is a black
Done.
hole. Black hole
hole.
turned into spaghetti. Get rid of this guy. I don't want him in the
Worst
same
punishment
universe
ever.
as any
Give
of
it to
us. Lisa wanted to leave Jason and told her mom about it. However, her mom told her that it is too early in their marriage, and instead Lisa should work harder to make Jason happy so that he does not need to look at other women. Yo, Lisa's mom also sucks. Throw Lisa's mom into the sun.
God.
Lisa's probably going crazy right now. It's like, what planet am I on?
Yeah.
No,
Everyone's telling me that this is wrong. What?
I guess sometimes when you marry the rich, successful guy, he's got quirks. And the quirks are that he's a gross dude who sleeps with his friends' wives
Evil. I hate
without
this guy.
telling his own wife.
I hate this guy a lot.
I feel like Lisa maybe should be. I don't know. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Let's keep going. Lisa never told any of our mutual friends about this because they all loved Jason, mostly because he paid for all the parties and restaurants because he's the richy rich boy. And Lisa just felt very lonely and helpless. That is when she got a burner phone and started messaging me on it. She apologized to me for getting me involved in her mess, but asked me if I can buy her a ticket to my city so that she can get away from Jason and everyone and figure out exactly what to do next. She could not buy the tickets herself because Jason had access to all her cards and accounts, and she could not trust any of her friends back home because Jason might know about it. I was really angry with the whole situation and agreed to help her. I got the tickets immediately and did not email her any details. I only told her the confirmation numbers when packed and reached the airport.
Wow.
She flew to my city and is staying in my guest room. As expected, heck broke loose as soon as she called her parents to tell them that she had left Jason and is with me. She told them and our friends why she did what she did. However, everyone just thought that we had an affair and she left Jason for me. Yeah, I mean, that is optically exactly what that looks like.
It does.
Some of the chat because this is like Lisa's POV. Some of the chat's saying that she might be lying.
Yeah, I am seeing that. The chat is.
I don't know.
I kind of disagree because I'm just like, yeah, I disagree.
Like, why make it up? I don't know. It just sounds either too fishy or like that's just an odd situation that I don't. How did you not know about
I mean,
that?
she's also getting like it makes sense that I think people wouldn't know because she comes from a lot of money, and it sounds like the mom is very much like it doesn't matter what your husband does, it matters how much money your husband has. So
Yeah.
like, so you need to stay with him so that. And she's like, I think she's like 6 months is too early, not even because of like, oh, it's too early to leave someone in a marriage. She's like, you won't get the money.
Dude.
That's how she's probably operating.
Mom.
She's like, you got to stay with him until the prenup hits, and then you can take half of his assets. That's probably what she's thinking.
Mom.
Mom. Yeah.
Hi-yi-yi.
Well, Jason was really angry and demanded her to come home or they're done. His parents called her to plead her to come back and talk about things calmly. Her dad refused to talk to her while her mom flew to my city, and we all met, and she told her what happened. Excuse me. Her mom was more worried about their reputation than what Lisa went through in the last few months, and it was just sickening. Lisa is looking for lawyers to file for a divorce and has refused to talk to Jason since she came here. Jason has not made an attempt to visit her and initially sent her a lot of threatening messages. I feel he was advised not to send any more incriminating messages to her, and the messages from him suddenly stopped. There's radio silence. Lisa is currently living with me for the last month. She has offered to pay me rent, but I have told her to just save up for any legal fees, as it seems her parents might cut her off.
King.
Which, bro, I like you. That's king.
Yeah.
And I know that you're a sweetie, right? And but I in a way I feel like you're like, oh, remember how you told me I was broke? Might be time for you to save some money.
Oh, yeah.
I don't turn
just
tables.
A little splash of like satisfaction with being like, remember how you broke up with me because I was so broke? Start saving your money because I'm paying your rent.
I'm choosing to believe in OP's golden heart, but oh, dude, this is literally like, you know, Darman.
Darman?
Yeah, have you seen Darman, Keon?
No.
Dude,
Darman.
he has these like insanely cheesy, way over the top videos. It's honestly so funny. But they basically have these like crazy scenarios where it'll be a guy who's like, you know, I'm working on my business. Girl's like, man, you're such a loser. Why don't you have a lot of money already? And then at the end, he's like going to his Ferrari with a beautiful girl on his arm. I was like, oh, hey, good to see you. And she's like disheveled.
Wait, I think I have seen
Is
some
it,
of
is
those.
it this
Yeah.
guy? That guy?
That's the guy who
That's
does
Darman?
it, but it's like,
Okay.
yeah,
Which one?
yeah.
Is that second photo? That's you, right? The second one? That's you.
Me?
No,
Darman?
No, Keon. It's Keon in the gym.
Which one?
The second photo.
Stop.
I'm not pulling that up.
When you had a full facial hair. Well,
I'll take it as a compliment. Yeah,
you
know
should.
what?
That guy's
I will take it as
jacked.
a- yeah,
You should take it as
that
a
guy's
compliment.
good
The guy's
looking, so I'll take it as a
jacked, and
compliment.
honestly, he looks like a attractive young man.
Oh, baby.
Can we not say that? I thought this was America. Anyway, so I told her she might just want to save up for any sort of legal fees, as it seems her parents might cut her off. Many of our mutual friends still refuse to believe what Jason did, and some feel we were having an affair. Many of them have completely stopped talking to Lisa and me, and even removed us from their socials. Lisa looks like an empty shell of herself. She was the most kind, fun person when we were together. Even though she keeps a brave face, she just bursts into tears randomly.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel now for Lisa.
I 100%
Damn.
like. I don't think Lisa did anything really wrong at this point, because I think she was probably trying to build up the courage to talk to him.
Yeah,
Or like tell him this rather.
right. Yeah, it's got to be that's super hard
Yeah.
to deal with. I feel that she has still not told me the whole story on what Jason did to her, but I'm just going to be a good friend and give her the space that she needs. I honestly am not sure how to feel. Everything has happened so suddenly, and I never had a time to react and think if what I'm doing is right. I don't know how I got in a situation where my married ex is now living with me. I cannot kick her out, and I want to be there to support her in such a horrible time. However, a part of me also does not know if what I'm doing is right, and as she is still a married woman, is that...
That's just talk.
Thanks, TikTok.
Thanks, Talk.
I get whatever that was.
Run back that line real quick.
Yeah.
However, a part of me does not know if what I am doing is right, as she still is a married woman, and I don't want to be labeled as a homewrecker or a cheater. Any advice would be appreciated. And there is an edit with some more context here, so let's get that. Just wanted to add some context, since many of you are asking about it in the comments. Lisa left her main phone at home when she left, since her husband can track her phone. He was already paranoid that Lisa would leave him and was tracking all accounts and Lisa's whereabouts.
Jeez.
She did not want to let anyone know she was at my place. However, I insisted that she at least call and tell her parents that she was safe, else they would have thought she disappeared and might have gone to the cops to file a missing person report. Jess did not help her because Lisa did not tell Jess or any of our friends about the abuse. All Lisa told me was that she did not trust any of our friends right now. I'm still not sure why and what happened there. However, most of our friends have sided with Jason, and he is spreading a false narrative that Lisa married him for money and waited for 6 months exactly so that she would be eligible for a significant alimony based on their prenup.
But
ooh, there's the flip side of this very suspicious coin.
yeah,
At least for the people who are suspicious in chat.
I still don't believe it, but
I mean,
think,
that flips, I think, the mom's narrative in my head, because I
Yeah.
thought the mom was telling her to stay to get more money. But now I guess it sounds like she could already get money.
if we're going off of that, yeah, it almost sounded like maybe the mom didn't know or was just trying to make sure she hit that mark or I don't know. Yeah.
So as of right now, there are two possibilities of this story.
Yes.
And I just want to break it down. One, Lisa is telling the truth.
yeah.
And she's gone through this horrific experience that we have nothing but empathy for her.
Yeah.
For. Number two, Lisa is lying, and which we don't know, but the leaving right as if that's true, because Jason could also be lying about the prenup, but it does look really optically suspicious if she left her rich husband 6 months after they got married and now has the money, and now she's back with the broke boyfriend who was more fun. Is she trying to have the best of both worlds? Those are the two options.
I don't think so.
I believe the first one
already, but especially because he's been like after she's gotten there, he's been able to see she's been bursting out in tears.
Yeah.
He's constantly contacting her. Like, it's like super clear with her there, even before I think, because it's like, what's the alternative? Oh, she's trying to leave her husband. Like, okay, like fine, but the other alternative is horrendous.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's just like we have to do these things.
We've got two great
Pushing
comments
this.
right here.
Yes,
First
talk to
one
me.
is Totally Spies 01 says, how do you prove either? Which
Exactly.
is like, it's so
It's just
hard.
impossible. Yeah.
And then we have
It's
one right
unproductive.
after that, which is Litha, that says both can be true, which
Yes.
is also true.
I think it's probably
It's hard.
like it might. Here's a very real probable scenario. She's going through all of these horrible things, and she's like, she's talking to OP. She's like, oh, do I stay? Do I leave? Like, when's the right time? Like, am I just being crazy? My mom's saying this. Like, oh, like I do want to stay. This is my lifestyle built up. Oh, if I stay for this long, I feel like it's like everything at once. It was probably like all just like bouncing around in her head, and she finally just reached the point where like enough was enough. Like, maybe it was like trying to see if she could make it out, like make it to that time point. Hey, if she should get paid for the abuse that she's had to go
honestly,
through.
yes, right? She deserves that.
She should be paid for that. So like, great, amazing.
All right,
That's
let's
my
keep
2
going.
cents.
Let's keep going.
There we go.
I derailed us. Let's keep
Again, Hannah with the silent heart donation right here.
going. Oh, Purple Heart.
Purple heart. $60 from Hannah?
Wait, we do the
Whoa.
mog. I can't do it though. I can't do it. I can't get it.
Oh, you want
I
the-
did
you
it
want the-
randomly one time, like
Uh-oh.
last week while we were on break. I got it really well, and I can't do it again. I hit it
I
randomly.
know where I got you, brother.
Oh God. Okay. Oh well, there's. Yeah. Okay. Let's keep going.
We got more.
Ay, ay, ay. Everyone suspects that we, Lisa and I, planned this whole charade for Jason's money, which that's definitely not true. Lisa left and came back to me because she wanted to put as much physical distance between Jason and her before she told him that she was leaving him. Okay. And by the way, you please feel free to join us when we go live on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitch, every weekday at 3 p.m. PST. All you got to do is tap our profile. And if you're watching this in the future, we might be live right now. So go ahead and check it out right after this.
Do it.
Because, should we just dive into it? I feel like we kind of broke down the story a little bit.
I think we can dive in.
Normally, we would do a little breakdown right here, but we've been breaking a lot of it down.
Dude, we are break dancers right now.
So
breaking it down.
let's get right into it.
Yep.
Of course, Lisa and I are not getting back together. I understand the vulnerable position she's in, and I just want to make sure that she is safe. Finally, what are my future plans? I'm taking it one day at a time. I luckily have a very well-paying job now and do not have to worry about financially supporting her for a short time. However, I do understand Lisa cannot live with me forever, and we need to figure out something as soon as things settle down. And that is the end of that story.
Whoa.
Zero resolution for us. That hurts my brain. Okay.
But you know what? It seems like
That is a pickle, dude.
she's now with OP, who we know is a goated gorgeous angel king.
Just a straight king stand-up dude. So we know
And-
that there's no way that OP, that there was no conspiracy here.
Yeah,
Clearly, there's no conspiracy to
100%. Yeah.
I think she probably, I think she probably went through pretty much everything that she went through
100%.
and saw OP as the trustworthy king that he is,
Indeed.
and slowly tried to sort of, redevelop a trust/bond so that she could go to him and be like, hi, please help me I need to get out of this. And I don't really have anyone else I can trust right now.
Yeah.
Please, I need to trust you. Trust me. Help me out.
And now she can figure it out from a safe place.
Yes.
That
Yes.
I think actually is a good a good ending of where it left off right here.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it.
Yes, I know that didn't end in a great place, but I see both of these people having beautiful, fully fulfilled lives.
hope.
And
Big
they
hope.
are friends, and their friend group that is problematic for them is out of the picture, and Jason is thrown into a particle collider and
Rip his
split,
particles apart.
and split on an atomic level
Rip
into
'em.
absolutely nothing but dust.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. But guys, you know what else I like?
This next story.
And some donos. Who else we got? Mount Avis Girl. Thanks for the $25 on the donor link. By the way, guys, the tube. That sounds terrible. We save 30% when you sip on the donor link.
The
So,
tube.
I was trying to say
tube
YouTube without,
taxes.
The
Anyways.
yee.
The tube taxes.
The YIT for the YT. Thanks for the $25. Happy holidays from Montana, everyone. Robin, I feel like Montana is a great place to be in during the holidays, like snow,
Montana's just a great place to be in, period.
big open sky, or
It's
whatever.
quiet. It's gorgeous. And
Big sky.
I've been there.
Ooh, nice.
I highly recommend it.
Montana's
It's beautiful.
nice.
It's beautiful.
And you know what? Ming Ming, I am wearing a clock ring and it doesn't work and it's constantly set at what time?
11:11.
Yes! Yes, it is. You nailed it.
I read today
That's
that
amazing.
11:11 is a special number to many
Wow,
people.
John,
Yeah.
John said you're predictable.
No, well, you're taking my amazing guess and just taking the win out of my sails, Keon. I don't appreciate it.
I mean, I guess it is a pretty predictable
No.
number. Now that you say
That
it.
was a great guess, and we just shared
There's
an amazing
only like
moment.
3 units of time
Hey.
that you would put on
Hey.
the clock. That
We
you're like,
shared
I
an
won't-
amazing moment, and that was great.
Well,
And I'm leaving it there, and I won't hear anything else.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
exactly
Yeah, freaking
correct.
Keon, you beautiful bastard.
Mhm, mhm,
What other? We got some YouTube donos.
No, we still got more down here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Vix Mix. Oh, we already just read that. Wait,
Yes.
we did.
Did
yes.
we?
No, you didn't read this.
And then Reckless and Feckless, thanks for the $5. Listening from the UK, about to fall asleep, and first time donating. I've been binge listening on Spotify, made it down to the 1500s, the episodes that is, and I'm loving the journey. Still haven't figured out the worm or pigeon origin stories, but no worries.
You're on your way.
Neither
Yeah.
have we.
You're on your
Yeah,
way.
you're probably, if you're in 1,500, that was like at the beginning of this year. So you're close. You're very close if
Yeah.
you're there. Bug, thanks for the $5.
What's
First
up,
time.
Bug?
What's up, Bug? First time. Love the movie. Ants.
Yeah, I loved
Or
the movie about your life.
Bug Life. There we go.
Yeah.
First time donating, and I just wanted to say thanks for keeping me company this week while I make 120 candles.
Wow.
Oh, love y'all. Could you?
Are they bug sized?
I like candles.
Are they like?
It's like 16
like
candles,
that
but
big?
120 of them.
Despite
120 candles. John, is it your birthday?
No, John says no.
No, I'm sorry. It should be.
Dakota,
That should be
we
220.
must
Dakota, you're the
stand
oldest.
united. We must have a united front against
Against
the
you
youngins.
being old.
Against all of us being old.
I'm the oldest.
That's what I'm saying. That's why we need to stay united. But anyways, Josephine Dollar Quest, thanks for the 27 Swedish kroners. Actually, you want to take it away?
Yes. Thank you, Josephine, for the 27 Swedish kronor. We don't just tell stories, we change lives.
Starman's, that's the motto he lives by.
For all of us, for all the listeners, Josephine wrote that in alternating uppercase, lowercase.
You did
which
good.
is why I said it like that.
You crushed it. You crushed
Just
it.
needed to provide some context.
We figured out the visual
job.
humor for that.
Heidi Browning, thank you for being a member for 8 months, almost a full-term baby. She wanted OP back. I think she's full of crap. I mean,
I disagree.
that would be a pretty freaking elaborately planned, like that's a
disagree.
psychotic lie.
Yeah.
If that's a whole lie,
Yeah.
that's psychosis.
100%.
Vix Mix, $2. Thank you very much. Run away from him now. He's crazy. I think talking about the husband.
Run.
Yeah.
Run.
Josephine, thank you for the 27 Swedish kroner. Husband is on the table. Yeah, a chopping block. Yeah,
Got him.
Exactly.
Got him.
Boom. And Vix Mix, thank you for 5 gifted OK Storytime memberships. You're a champion.
Let's go.
Heidi Vincent, thank you for 5 OK gifted memberships. You're a champion as well. And to all of you listening right now, all of our listeners, you're all champions.
Is that it?
That's
got him?
it for now.
I believe
Be
so.
beautiful.
Great. John,
I
you got the
shouldn't have
next
given
story?
myself
I got
away
it.
with my age.
Wait, before someone said that Dakota looked like Leonard from The Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, I need to change my hair if that's the case.
Okay, have you changed your hair?
Yeah, you brought that up, by the way, and then it was at like a incredibly like tense emotional beat, and I'm sitting here thinking how much I hate that someone thinks I look
saw
like
you.
Leonard.
I saw that in your face.
That's why you were playing with your hair the entire time.
No, no, it's not.
Okay, let's look at
Oh,
that.
I like that one better.
Yeah. That's Ace
Yeah.
Ventura.
Yeah.
What are we talking
Except
about?
now I'm committed to this. I'm committed to like I don't
Yeah.
know skater. Emo
Did we come up with a name yet?
hair for this?
For that.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Chat. We need a name.
I know that's
I think somebody
that's Ace
said
Ventura.
Danny, but I don't like
but
Danny.
for reference, they thought he looked like.
Yeah. Well, that one, the fourth picture. Go to the fourth picture.
No.
No,
What?
I mean, yeah, do it.
you want
look
the fourth
good.
picture? Wait, which picture?
That's
The fourth
what's
picture in
that
the
kid's-
thing.
That's
one? This
Johnny
one.
Galecki. Johnny
Yeah,
Galecki.
You want
Dude,
the-
you know so many actor names.
Well, he's been around for. He was in like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
I don't know
He's
who
been
these
in, like,
people are, man.
He's been in. He's
Who
been in
are
movies
you?
since he was like 7 years old.
I don't get it.
Everyone. Oh,
Bedhead?
Yeah, you need to.
Your
you
hair
need to
looks
clean-
really cute now. Keep the bangs down.
Bedhead.
Bedhead. That's Sam.
I love you, Justin Bieber.
I love you, Justin. All right, I guess this is my hairstyle now. Should I try to do a swoop? No.
No.
I won't swoop.
While you're figuring that
Wait, let me
out,
try to
John's
do
gonna
the-
read the next story.
Let's do it.
I'll do
So,
the ace.
my ex who ghosted me just came back and then ghosted me again.
The ghosts of ex's past.
Doc Martin, what are you doing here?
What?
All right.
we gotta go back.
What?
We have to go
back to the future.
Okay, story time after this.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go. Almost a year ago, to the T, my ex blindsided me by ghosting me. Yes, completely ghosting me in the entire essence. At this point, we were 3 years in. Back then, I was more volatile and anxiety-filled, and instead of working with me through it, I needed copious amounts of attention rather than more than standard. She decided I was too much and left without saying a word. By the way, this comes from Gavin on the r/OK Storytime subreddit. So 3 months passed by, and she came back in January on her birthday. Where's my birthday present? Did you get it for me? Vegeta. Vegeta,
What's the scouter say
stop-
about his power level?
stop going Super Saiyan and pay attention.
I'm paying
Okay.
attention.
How can you pay attention when you're got the Kamehameha going on over there?
I don't know.
That's too much.
Every time I don't even, because I can't
Don't-
see you until I go to you, and it just like you catch me off guard.
I want a new hairstyle every single
Now you look like
Every
Bieber.
transition.
every cam switch.
I'm just gonna keep this.
Okay.
I'm keeping this.
I'm okay with that for now. So, 3 months passed. She came back in January on her birthday. She was crying and said she was sorry that she did it. That she did it, ghosted him, wanted to try again and do better by me. Foolishly, I did accept. I still saw my baby in her. Hopefully not literally. Despite wrap it up. Despite being left behind for 3 months, left to cope with no closure, that was the biggest red flag I ignored because we were each other's firsts and it was hard to keep us apart. Again, wrap it up. While we stuck with each other for 10 months, everything was pretty good. At least I thought so. I see you in the chat if you see it. 6 months in, we took a trip to the UK, and I found out that she was on Hinge a couple of weeks before our trip.
Oh, brother.
What you doing there?
You're trying to. I don't know. What's the pun for hinge?
Trying
Trying to have a
guys,
squeaky
close the door.
frame?
Close the door.
Are you trying to get a squeaky hinge?
Yeah, we need to stop using those hinges. Just lock the door. Never use the hinge again.
Are you trying to have premarital relations?
Who is this Dakota? Guys,
I don't even know. Dude.
where is he?
Where's the hat when you need it?
Yeah, right.
The hat's gone.
Anytime putting the hat on Dakota is like the equivalent of the cane yanking someone. Like we yank one character and then we put hat Dakota back.
I can't wear it. I'm out of tape.
Limits what's going on.
Oh,
in
we need
there,
some more
you
tape.
know?
I
True,
can't
true.
cover the logo.
We got some tinfoil
No, we
bucket
don't.
hats for
No,
you.
we don't.
We don't. Okay.
No, we don't.
All right. So, in our hotel room, I'm flipping out, upset because I just had therapy, consoled her for months, and really upgraded myself to make sure that she was taken care of. Same with her family. That's the man I am. Well, there you go. She was begging for me not to leave. I'm crying real tears of hurt because she did this not even half a year after leaving me. Eventually, I calmed down and I decide to put my feelings aside and continue the rest of our trip. It was always in the back of my mind, and she constantly apologized and made sure that she emphasized it was for attention or whatever the reason was, just some made-up crap so that way she didn't get left behind. Of course, me being the lover I am, I let it happen.
Oh, he's a lover, not a fighter.
Oh, okay. Just like when she ghosted me and I took her back months prior. When we get back home, and the relationship slowly declines again as she gets closer to her departure date for medical school, I'm cheering her on, letting her know that it'll be rough, but we got this if we stick together. Just stopping really quick.
Mm-hmm.
It just seems like Opie should leave, right?
Yes, it does seem
Yeah.
like you're
But
trying
that's
to,
too easy, John.
to force it to work with one person when there are billions of people on the earth who would probably treat you better than this person.
To be honest, there's billions of Dakotas. We never know what Dakota we're gonna get. Imagine how many. There's so.
For a second, I was like, "No, there's not."
There's
I was
infinite,
like, "I'm special."
there's infinite Dakotas, infinite people. Ergo, a lot of fish in the sea. A lot of D's in the sea.
Someone said bunkai? Why did someone say bunkai?
Bunkai.
John
I
doesn't
can do
get
the
it.
I can do the hero voice from My Hero so good. Like,
Hey.
I'm sorry. You're right. Thank you, Keon.
Nice work. We need a spray bottle for Dakota.
Yeah, I need like he's a cat. Like
I could never do it. I'd get in trouble
what?
because I would do it in an accent.
Oh,
So
okay,
I
good.
can't-
Yeah, stop while you're ahead, my friend.
At least he's self-aware.
Let's keep that Dakota over there for now.
It's a respectful one. Is it even bad if it sounds identical?
God.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Dakota.
We're going.
Okay, so again, I'm primarily instilling comfort in the existence of her experience. Wow. And our relationship. While she spirals into, I'm nervous, this won't work. I, again, did a lot of the emotional heavy lifting, even knowing what she put me through. Point is, a few days ago, she left again.
Dude. What's the saying about broke clocks? A broke clock will leave you apparently 100 times.
And guess what? It ain't 1111, the magic number.
That's right. This broke clock.
That's a respectable number
good.
if people guess it.
It's
Respectable. Keon. Point is, a few days ago, she left again. She grew distant over a few days as the calls slowly declined and the texts slowly declined. I felt like I was being abandoned again, but I didn't flip out. Maybe you should.
Yeah.
I was better. I merely asked for communication over the phone if she was trying to leave, like leave the relationship. Days would go by before I got the breakup call. Again, she decided to do that on her own time. Her own time, hope he repeats. She decided that being with me in a relationship was just too much of a workload and called me during work to let me know that she doesn't think that we should date anymore, but that she still loves me and wants me to be happy even if we aren't an item.
Okay, so now you just move on. You leave this person behind and you just try your best to let go of them.
I have some bad news.
No.
This story is not even halfway over.
Oh, brother.
Do we think the next part of the story is I moved on and lived happily ever after?
No, I think
I don't know. That title says different, John.
I think not.
Oh, baby.
I'm not really a gambling man here, John, but that title says different.
Let's roll the dice. Hit
Let's
me with the
go.
parlay, baby. I'm devastated, but not super devastated. Crying, but not yelling out of my butt. Something told me day after that she really came into my life again after completely breaking my heart. I invited her in my life and my heart, and she stepped on it. And I forgave her again. And still was left again after 10 months. I think I feel what you're saying in your head. I'm not really rocking with OP either.
Yeah, at
Brothers
this
didn't
point,
learn the
it's-
hard way. Honestly,
like,
this is too funny. Like, I mean, we've all been there, right?
I guess. Yeah, I'm not even. No, not like this. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, this is
This is
yeah,
like
it's
it's
kinda
like
wild.
you know the kid. He's like, "Ow! I burned myself on the stove. Ow! 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 This is the stove's fault," is what he's saying. No,
Yeah.
it's you. You keep poking the stove with your finger, and it's getting burned.
Great
the stove
analogy.
is a stove.
Also, guys, tell me if I'm wrong in picking this up, but the way he was like, I was doing all the emotional heavy lifting and I was doing all the work and making sure everything is good to go. It's just like, chill out a little bit, right? Is that too much?
It's like you're trying to be on like the high horse of like, well,
Yeah.
I was clearly the better one. It's like, well,
He sounds like the main character. He sounds like I'm the main character and like everything's gonna go my way. You know what?
I mean,
I'm the main character.
He technically is the
I mean,
main
yeah,
character of
in
the
the story, he
story,
kinda
but
Hey, he's living this story full
Hey, you
100.
got him.
Yeah.
You got him, John. You got
Hey.
him on that technicality. Boom.
oh, come on!
Let's go.
Don't play with your boy.
Revenge.
11. So, mind you, this was year 4 of our relationship. I didn't realize that. I spent thousands of dollars to see her just to make her happy. I'd buy her and her sister things to make them smile, make sure they ate, played games. What is OP, a food kitchen? Point is, I truly did the best I could. But that little bit of communication I asked for at the end was too much. Again, OP's super salty, but he's like, I'm not salty.
Dude's so
You
blinded
just-
by love.
Just move on, dude.
Love.
Just do it. Just
Move
do it.
on.
Come on.
You've been with this person for 4 years, and you've seen everything you need to see from this person. They're
Be
not
done.
the one for you.
Be done. I'll always have respect for her. No, you won't. The relationship taught me about love, about spicy sleep, about respect, about myself, about culture, etc. I won't villainize someone that I loved, even if they're emotionally immature.
But sorry, I just have to say, all of those things he just listed, you don't need to be in a relationship to learn about that. Just putting that out there, it's like you don't need to be dependent on another person to teach you about culture or about yourself or about Sorry.
The way she handled me was terrible. Like he was a prime delivery package just thrown on the doorstep. And she's not relationship material at all. At least for now.
Oh, there's that respect that he was talking about.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
At least for now. We don't know.
no.
I truly wholly learned my lesson. I wouldn't take back my ex, and she was perfect in my eyes. I literally ignored every red flag just to put her on a pedestal.
He said,
Dude. I want to scream at the top of the mountaintops for this guy. Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Just young me stuff.
Young me.
Young butt stuff.
Young butt.
Yo.
That's my rap
Yo.
name. Guys.
I
John.
only realized
John. Yo.
No, you don't understand. It's like it's a
Yo.
pseudonym. It's Y-U-N-G.
No, there's no defense. There's no defense. The other one
I
was
can't
like,
defend you anymore.
what was like mean butt or whatever, and then I fell into a trap.
Yeah,
Sometimes-
11 my
sometimes
That
ass.
was a trap. That
Yeah.
was a trap.
You fell into your own trap.
My butt. My young butt. Okay.
Caitlin
And
says
my butt
worse,
is still young. Okay.
worse than saying ass.
Oh,
Yes.
God.
I think we might need to say that from now on. I think to prevent that sentence from
Dude,
ever
I'm
being
dying.
said again,
Oh,
we might just need to throw ass
Someone
in there.
clip that. Someone clip that.
Please clip that.
Please.
I'm sorry. That's great.
Just the immediate when you said it,
God.
you're like, oh no.
Ay, 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 ay.
And John's usually, I'm the filter.
Right. I know. Right. Oh man, I really dropped the ball on that one. That was funny though. Okay. Scene. Okay. I feel silly. After the call, I was the one apologizing for my reaction, shocked, upset, a bit blindsided, and I gave her positive reinforcement. Of course, OP's an angel. After I sent those silly little heart-filled texts, I never even got a response.
Oh, that
I'm not
does
salty at all.
that does suck. But also, stop putting energy into this
Stop.
person who is like not gonna be the one for you, dude.
She's parasitic. She's taking all your energy, all your good qualities, and making it seem like it's okay.
No.
It's not okay.
Not okay, OP. Not okay, OP.
Mm-hmm.
I feel really stupid for loving her as hard as I did when she continuously showed me how emotionally immature she is. I just wanted to make her feel safe even up to the last day. I feel foolish. I feel used. I don't even think she cares because she's so involved, but hands up, that's okay. It will come. During the call, she emphasized that she loved me still and that it's easy to love me, but being in a relationship right now isn't viable. It wasn't viable when you ghosted me either. But I still invited you with an open arms to my heart. I wasn't viable.
It's the entitlement for me
Yeah.
that, like, just because you opened your heart to somebody does not mean they are now legally obligated to be in love with you the exact way you want them to be. You
Yes.
need to take responsibility for that
Yes.
and understand, oh, this person's not for me, so I'm going to leave now.
Be mad at yourself.
I love the picture that he's painting. He's like, she's emotionally not ready, but you know what? I'm going to defend it. I'm going to defend it every time.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
bro.
I'm
Stop
not
it.
salty. I got the
Stop
big boy
it.
emotional
I'm on
pains.
the high road here,
Yeah.
but like, you know, I won't fix her, but I'll fix her eventually. She'll learn from her mistakes.
Dude.
Yeah, dude, it's just not right.
It wasn't viable when my grandmother died and I was grieving.
Jesus Christ.
That's right.
Where did that come
She's
from?
gone.
Stop.
Keon, she's gone.
Stop making me laugh. about
Okay.
that.
But I made time and space to love her, like the universe. I understand how tough medical school is, but wow, to be left after only 1 week of moving there? Opie's not mad at all. I tried to tell her, you're burning a bridge that you don't want to burn.
Shut up, dude.
I can't come back after this. She seemed solid in her choice, but I know her. She'll think of me just as I am, but I won't see what I lose. I'll see what I gained.
Oh, very
Growth.
cool, dude.
Oh my.
Growth? No, dude, you
I grew. I'm emotionally mature, Dakota. Did you know that?
You know who's growing?
Who?
This girl who's going to be a doctor
That's true.
and not worrying about the relationship she's already told you she's not ready to be invested in.
Can we do a poll?
Yeah.
Who's worse, OP or girlfriend?
OP,
OP's really.
I'm curious.
I feel like OP
OP or
has done
girlfriend?
the self-fulfilling prophecy here,
Yeah.
Yes.
and it's like, dude, look,
Yeah, literally, Ming Ming. Opie said I don't want to villainize my ex. Here we are.
and yeah, being a villain,
bigger a-hole
exactly.
here. Bigger a-hole here is gonna be OP.
Yeah, who's worse, OP or the girlfriend? And it's like,
GF.
at this point,
Yeah.
I don't think the girlfriend's bad at all. The girlfriend has just like very straightforwardly told him exactly how she feels at this point,
Yeah.
and it's.
I mean, she did ghost him and run away.
That
wasn't great.
No, but
Yeah.
after seeing this guy's like, the narrator here, I don't know how reliable this narrator is.
This guy sounds like such a, I don't know, dude. He's like really
You know,
getting under my skin. He's
it's
he's so pompous. That's the word. He's so
Yeah,
pompous about
pompous.
relationships. But the fact is, look at your own relationship, dude. It's so bad.
yeah, I don't,
Ugh.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe she wasn't even ghosting him. Maybe
I
she was
guarantee
just
you,
trying to
I
pass
guys-
her medical exams. Who knows?
I don't know. I
She's trying to
guarantee
be a
you. I guarantee
doctor.
you.
She's
This
probably
guy
pretty busy.
gives advice about relationships, and he's like, it's the most solid advice you'll ever get.
Mm,
Trust me.
mm. I truly gave her an unconditional love.
Oh my.
No matter the time, situation, or place I was in, mind you. I never put her down, and I never let her go. I never gave her up, and I never let her down.
Hard lyrics.
She did. Never again, though.
Oh, shut up.
By the way,
Do you mean that in general?
you can always again tap our profile to join us live every single weekday at 3 p.m. PST.
Yes,
It's simple. It's easy.
you can do that.
You know what to do.
We fully support that behavior.
Never let us down. Never give us up. But thanks for listening. And please.
Never back down. Never give up. Never what? I messed that up twice actually. Now that I
messed
think
it
I
up.
thought about
It's
it,
okay. We messed it up together.
Oh my god.
Guys, thanks for listening. And please take it from
Oh
OP. Listen to your heart the first
I'm gonna
time.
Grow up.
They really do rarely come back for good. Crap. I should have listened.
Which actually, let me just say that's actually not true. And statistically, couples that break up and get back together are more likely to be married,
Oh, wow.
which I learned somehow. Anyway,
Dude.
moving on.
I should have listened. That's my L, though. I own that. He owns it, chat. I'm stronger from it, genuinely. Learn from them. Grow from them. Know their intention. Don't be me. Protect yourselves. Oh, and most of all, truly, just please love yourself first. It will really help you build that shield. I'm warning you, kindly.
Dude, that
Did
was
I just get patronized?
That was the worst advice I've ever heard.
I just got
and that was
patronized.
when he said in the story, he was like, he said in the story that he's like, never again. He's just talking about dating. He's like, I'm never going to love another woman again.
I forget
It's
who said
like-
it in the comments. It's, Dreado4, it's giving nice guy energy.
Exactly.
I'm a nice guy.
Exactly. And which is, you know what? Sometimes going back to the whole is the girlfriend like bad for ghosting him?
Yeah.
I bet you he said some absolutely off the handle stuff.
Yeah.
And she was like, I don't even know how to respond to this.
I need time because this is crazy.
And yeah. And
Yeah.
he said they were together for 4 years, but how much of those 4 years was he just together with her in his head?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
OP
tipped my fedora to her every time.
Literally. I was
We've
like,
been
oh, probably wears a
involved for 4 years.
fedora.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with a fedora, but like this guy sounds like the stereotypical like.
Vex Moxie says this is some incel TED talk.
Yeah, dude.
This guy at the end of this story, he was holding his suspenders and he like had them out and he was
Yeah.
flipping.
Ooh.
He's like,
Yeah.
let me tell you, boys.
Yeah, literally.
Don't be like me.
Don't be
Learn
like
from my
me.
mistakes, from my suspenders and my cool vest.
Take
that
a
I
tip
have.
from my fedora, ladies and gentlemen.
Did I tell you that Neil deGrasse Tyson signed my suspenders?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Anyways, is that the end of that episode?
He really had us.
I think that's the end of that
and
episode.
that is the end of that episode.
Golly.
Oh wait, are we gonna do are we doing TLDRs right now, or are we putting a pause on that?
Oh, that's a great question.
we were-
I don't.
What?
Me and Soph were doing that yesterday.
Yes. I don't
What's
see
that?
them in the.
No, we were doing them off the
read
cuff.
links.
What do you
off
mean?
the cuff.
Yeah, we were.
Oh.
So at the
I
end
see.
of this, we've started to implement a new idea here, where at the end of stories for people who join in, for the beautiful babies who join in and do not, or maybe join in at the very end, whatever it may be, we give a TLDR at the end of the story, recapping the whole thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
And we were doing it from memory yesterday, and it was getting a little all over the place sometimes. So I mean, but
We can try- hey,
we literally just started doing it.
We got a minute 23, minute 22, so we can
All right.
we can go for it. Are you ready?
so we hit the tilde.
So here's what happened. OP is a nice guy, Dakota.
Yes.
OP said that his girlfriend ghosted him. Didn't talk to him for weeks, but he was emotionally mature. He said,
Of course.
he did the work and the growth and gave her money and the sister food. And all manner of other support in any possible realm in the universe
a
legally.
provider, if anyone has been one.
If anyone has been one. And then so girlfriend comes back to him after leaving him the first time, and he was like, you know what? I'm emotionally mature. If I haven't said it already, I'm going to open my arms and my heart to you. So we let her in, Dakota.
Exactly.
What do you think happens next?
Oh, they live happily ever after on a big island that he buys with all his cool money.
She ghosted him. She
She
ghosted him again.
She ghosted him again.
She ghosted him again. Now,
Right.
OP,
ghosted.
remember, he's emotionally mature. He's
Right,
done the work.
right,
He
right.
has been feeding his sister applesauce packets
Mm.
all of his life, ever since before he was born. He's the greatest person that's ever lived and existed. So he says, you know what? That's fine. He keeps reaching out, trying to get back to her. Hey, you're not reaching out. No worries. I'm not salty, but you're just not emotionally mature or like a good person, and you're terrible and you suck. But like, I've done therapy.
Yeah, I'm totally not salty about it.
I'm
though.
emotionally mature, if I haven't said it already. And then finally, Dakota, the moment of truth, she gets back to OP, picks up the phone, talks to her, and she's really emotionally unmature.
Mhm.
That's the problem.
You're right.
So she starts saying some emotionally unmature stuff, and that's basically it, because she just is a child. She's just in diapers and just has no like wherewithal of any sort of like unlike OP, of course.
Right.
And then OP just like closes out and lets us know, hey, be emotionally mature like me. Give your girlfriend's sister applesauce packets for life and sail off into the sunset.
That's a pretty much exactly spot on with zero sarcasm. Exactly how that story went.
That's the story.
Except for the part where instead of being really emotionally immature, his girlfriend basically was just like, hey, I don't think I can see myself in a serious committed relationship right now with everything going on in my life.
But you forgot one thing.
And he was like, how dare she do that to me? I opened my heart to her and I loved. But it's fine. I don't mind. I'm emotionally
it.
mature.
I'm so good.
Guys, do you want to see the actual Reddit title for this?
Yeah. Oh, wait. We were supposed to say the title first. I forgot.
Wow.
So we can
Dakota's
do
doing
that
a
now.
really bad job here.
Yeah, you're supposed to say
we're
the
gonna
title
do a pickup. Yeah, could you show
Well,
that?
No. Like, so we have our Reddit. Like, so we made it sound like I looked it up. You know what he said? How he posted this?
What? Oh, what was the title of the?
You don't want them reaching out. Trust me. Dude.
God,
You definitely know he said that like, trust me.
trust me.
You don't want them
Dude.
reaching out. Trust me.
But should I reread the title again for the TLDR?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do it one time. We're gonna measure. My ex ghosted me, just came back, and then ghosted me again. So here's what happened.
Exactly.
Let's read some donos.
Read some donos.
And then-
I love democracy. Look at that voting, though. 97% said OP is the a-hole here.
Yeah.
Who was the
And-
one?
I don't know.
Don't
Always
worry.
one.
Don't worry.
I like everyone's comments. I'm like, ew.
Ew. Gross.
That OG title is right. I had to look it up. I was like, what did he put?
Yeah.
I was like, if this one,
Dude.
this is writing again. I like how he did the pause.
Yeah.
Growth.
Yeah. Growth.
Growth.
That was great.
I got growth, dude. Get off.
Yeah,
your,
it's
get
like-
off your.
Oh
Not even
my
a
God.
high horse. Let's just get off your horse.
Dude, yeah. Dude.
Let's take a
Dude's
look
so
here.
emotionally unregulated, he can't handle having had a crush on somebody.
Dude, come on.
Just turned into that.
You want to close out?
Yes. Kirsten Dedieu. Thank you for the 14 Canadian dollars. Dakota, you're so funny. I
Oh.
love it. Oh, shut up. I love you. Stop it. Last name means with God.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
You're so close.
I love OKOP stories. Got to work tonight, saving the rest of the stream for my night shift. Thank you for all the laughs. Have a good night. You have a good night too, Kirsten.
Yeah.
What the heck? Stop saying
Love
all
it.
this nice stuff to me. I'm gonna blush myself to being unalive. All the
Great
blood's
censorship.
my heart's not gonna be able to pump blood anymore. It's all gonna be in my face.
Oh God.
wow.
That actually did sound
Oh
pretty
my wow.
disturbing, didn't it? Oh, flip switched. Thank you for being a member for 1 month. I love catching y'all's live streams. Thank you so much for the daily company. Thank you,
Welcome.
Flip Switched, for being here.
Oh yeah.
Rah King, thank you for the $5. I love y'all, and he should stay away. But I'm just saying, would you guys feel the same way if OP was a woman? I feel like genders get judged differently.
I see what you're saying, but no, I would still be massively annoyed.
It's
if
the
OP
It
was a
really
woman.
all came down to the way it was written. At the
Yes.
beginning, I was on OP's side, and then slowly, as the story continued, it was like, you're exposing yourself, but just from the way that you're writing this,
Yeah.
I can tell.
The way, just every time, like he's like, I know this is gonna reach out to so many people right now. I'm gonna affect so many people. They're gonna take my advice.
You know what's
Yeah.
so tragic is it did.
It was the whole holier than thou
Yeah.
is the vibe of that.
Yes.
Like what?
I'm so like, oh, I'm perfect. I'm a perfect creation. I'm
We don't
God's
rock with
perfect
it.
creature. Caitlin Van Campen, thank you for the $2. Y'all have me crying laughing today. Yeah, we like to hear that.
Hey,
Mm.
little golden
Yeah,
goblin
you're making
action.
the dopamine flow in my brain saying that to me,
Woo!
Caitlin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm addicted to this.
Oh no.
In a good way, right? And that's positive. Did I? No, wait.
Oh
Do I
dear.
have a problem?
Yes.
Little Burb, thank you for being a member for 3 months. Even a broken clock is right twice a day, which is the saying that I completely butchered. Even
okay.
if I had used the right meaning of it, it wouldn't have worked because I was talking about it in the. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
We don't have any more time here, but
Yeah, we are.
we do have some gifts from you guys that we do have to open.
I think yeah. Well, we can give one as a little freebie.
Okay.
One as a little freebie.
Okay. Also, guys,
It's mail time.
It's mail time.
time. We need a song for mail time.
guys, we are 30. I don't know. I haven't checked the number yet, but we are 30 from 1,000 subscribers on the OK Storytime Clips
Oh.
channel.
I think we.
I think we're very close. Oh,
Somebody did a thing. Hey.
hey,
Hey.
hey.
Whoa! Oh my God! Wow! Ah! Awkward Turtle with the $155 says, "I need more. I need more."
Well, you get more.
And yeah, I think you're gonna get more.
John, what's your delegation here? Should I add the time now?
We had the time.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay. What?
Should we wait until after the package?
What do you think, John? Open the package.
We'll open it quickly.
We'll open the package and
Oh.
then add the
Time after the
add
package.
the time after the package.
Okay.
We're on package time. What is that? It's ornaments.
Oh, that's what was coming out of the thing. That
oh no,
right-
that means one of them broke.
No.
There's a broken one in there.
Now I'm afraid.
Oh no.
This is great.
Yeah, make sure you're careful and not getting cut by broken glass in
Yes.
there.
They're cute little snow globe
They're little snow
light
globe
bulbs.
ornaments.
Look.
That's
I
amazing.
think they make they make a little snowman face.
Aw.
Oh, there's a snowman face in there?
Is
Like
there,
it
a
makes
letter?
it, right?
Like if
and
you
like-
shake it up, yeah. So there's like all the parts of a. It's like a
Right?
melted snowman in a thing.
It's a melted snowman. And
oh
guys,
my God, that's
we're-
amazing.
I think we're picking up our tree soon. So thank you.
Yeah, we're picking up a tree.
I love
Tree
it.
time.
Do we have the user
Yeah.
name? We don't know.
There might be a letter in there. If you want to, I don't know.
Are they all
Usually
the same ornaments?
Oh,
Are they all melted snowmen?
I need to open it more. I'm being very careful though, because there's literally glass in here.
Look
Yeah.
at it. Oh, John's so strong.
Glass and sand.
Ooh. And I'm not doxing because we have. Woo!
Hey!
Opa! Okay, there's
what?
more, and then there's little
There's a little hat.
hat
Aw,
people.
what?
Ooh,
Oh,
cute
hats.
little
Wait, I know who
hats.
those are for.
Who?
Let me see one.
You?
No,
And then
Oh, they're so.
they're for the worms.
yo, little worm hats. Let's freaking
I
go,
don't know if they're gonna stay though.
dude. That's
Yeah.
perfect.
There we go.
There you go. It's pretty good.
I assume they're for the worms, unless they're just for us to draw like little. Maybe we should just draw faces on our
It's
hands.
a nice amount. And then these. I think also additional ornaments.
Nice.
No, those are. Oh my God, what are those? That's
Coasters?
the beads, the iron, the. Oh my God, so many memories are flooding back into my brain right now.
Dakota's
No.
having core memories unlocked
Oh my
right now,
God.
ladies and
Dakota's
gentlemen.
Yeah,
freaking
dude.
me out with how much he's freaking out.
I made so many of those. They're the beads that you arrange in a pattern, then you iron them out, and
yeah.
they mix together. Oh my God.
Oh, and here we go.
Oh my
Got
God.
it.
How did I forget about those?
Let me see. Here we go. Hey gang, participated in an ornament and making event last weekend with friends. I was putting stuff away when Sophia was talking about tree decorating. So I whipped out a couple of styles for you guys. I tried to make sure everyone had a favorite color in their stocking caps.
What?
The melted snowman may shift in the mail. If the face parts are buried, a gentle shake, gently shake them side to side until they are back on top. I also included some snowflake coasters that my daughter made. Have
Aw.
fun decorating. AQ.
Yeah.
Thank you, AQ. That's great.
AQ. Peeler beads. Thank you, AQ. I didn't know. Or perler beads. Perler beads?
Thanks, AQ. You're awesome.
Yes.
AQ is
Dude.
fantastic. I'm going to safely
Oh
transport
my
these over here.
God.
Yes.
I can't. I still like.
Wait, they're for us. The colors are for
Man.
us. The little caps are for us. Oh, mine is like the light blue one.
I spent.
Yes. No way. Seriously? This is my favorite colors. Thank you so much.
You did it. You
That's
got
so
it.
awesome.
There we have
I think
it.
I said purple was my favorite too.
Woo! And then with that, ladies and gentlemen, that's time back on the clock. Let's
That is
freaking get it.
time.
Time on the clock.
Time
I'll
on
get
the
time right now.
clock.
1
Woo!
second while you're getting the next story.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yeah, that's not it.
perler beads, dude. I have made so many creations with perler beads. and
What
I
episode?
Completely forgotten
Uh,
all about
It's
it.
1160, John.
1160.
Not 1111. 1160.
Hey, you put some respect on 1111, sir.
Oh, I'm gonna change my hair.
I'm not going to stand for it. Oh, we get a new Dakota now? Yeah, it's a new story, new episode. We got to change it up.
It's a little. Oh, now it's a little more.
While you're doing the new episode, I'm gonna use. No, we're good.
What is
I
it
was gonna
now?
say, I don't need to use the restroom.
This is like a grunge
Mm.
band.
Oh, dude, tonight will be the night that I will fall
Oh,
for you.
yeah. Wait, let me get
Over
the-
again.
Tonight will be the night that I will fall for you. Over
again.
There we go.
Don't let me change my mind.
Dude.
Wow.
I couldn't even understand you by the end of that. It was so.
That's amazing.
Okay.
All right, we ready for this next story?
You have my stepdaughter. Is that the one?
I do.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Wait. Getting ready.
I got
Dakota's still freshening up his hair. He looks like
I'm
Wolverine.
trying to do Ace
Oh,
Ventura.
no, it was perfect. It was so perfect, though.
He's doing the Ace Ventura.
Oh.
Wait.
Was that the Vegeta look you were trying to do earlier? Or the one I called Vegeta?
There we go.
Oh, my God. That scares me a little bit. We should actually, like, do up your hair with,
Actually, yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like,
yeah.
get a little
Got a
hair wax or
blast.
whatever. Some hair clay.
Put me in the back of a rhinoceros.
Heck
No.
yeah. Oh, man. All right. How
All
are we looking?
right, hold on.
Big dog.
Okay, I'm getting it ready now.
Yes, sir.
Let's hit it.
What? Oh yeah, we're good.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Let's do it. My stepdaughter didn't care at all when I offered her my wedding dress, so I'm giving it to my daughter-in-law.
That's just how it goes.
Seems reasonable. I, 42 female, got married 24 years ago. I decided that if I had a daughter, I would pass down the dress and accessories onto her. I chose a simple, elegant dress rather than what was fashionable at the time because I wanted something timeless that people could wear for generations to come. I had my son, Mark, now 22 male, a year after, and his father passed away when he was young. Oh my God. I raised Mark as a single mom for several years. I decided that when Mark was married, I would give my dress and accessories to his wife. By the way, this comes from temperature overall 94 on the r/OK Storytime subreddit. So when I was 33, I met Rob, now 52 male. I fell in love with him and we quickly got married. He became a great father figure to Mark, and I was so excited to have a stepdaughter, Molly, now 24 female. My relationship with Molly had a rocky beginning. I've been patient and gentle with her. I've offered to take her shopping or get her nails done. I see a big ICU, by the way. I don't know if you guys see it, but I see it. Drop an ICU if you see it.
I have not. I don't see it.
I asked her about her favorite foods and made sure to cook those. She made it clear that she didn't see me as her real mom. You're not my mom.
You're not my mom.
You're not my mom.
You're not my dad.
Years passed, and I never changed the way I treated Molly. My door was always open for her, but she never changed the way she thought about me. She called me a trophy wife to my face.
Wow.
She's got cojones.
She's calling you hot.
That is true.
At least she's calling you attractive.
That is true. If I ever threw a charity event, she would remark, "Wow, you're so generous with Dad's money." Why are you so generous?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You gotta love people who always gotta say a little comment about something.
Come on,
Just
give
always
her a
little
chance.
Something.
Give her a chance. While she didn't say anything explicitly, I could tell that she looked down on me for not having a college degree. Or maybe you were just stupid. Just kidding.
Yeah, because you don't have your degree.
Wait,
are you?
I'm also stupid.
We're all stupid.
Stupid
Well,
boy.
except for Keon.
Yeah,
Keon's not
he's a
stupid.
smart boy. A couple of years ago, I made a final offering to Molly. I brought her into my closet and showed her the dress and accessories and told her I would love for her to wear them at her wedding. Some alterations would have to be done. I'm 5'9" and a size 4, and Molly is 5'4" and a size 8, but we could make it work. Molly scoffed and said I had archaic values and the dress was trashy and walked out.
So she's not getting the dress.
She doesn't want it.
That's what you've come. She has made it very clear she doesn't want that dress.
But Dakota,
Mm-mm.
would we not be a proper...
What was that sound?
It was like I was a horse.
Would we not be entitled stepmom if we didn't say, "Oh, you're wearing the dress. You're gonna wear it."
I mean, I'd
Is
like,
that
You're
where
gonna
we're
like it.
I'd be like, I'd like to see you try to get me to wear that.
And then stepmom says, "Bet."
Bet. And she's
You
like,
wake up and you're like,
Then the SWAT team comes in.
"Ma'am, you're gonna have to wear this dress." Anyway.
Man, you're in this dress or you're going to jail for the rest of your life.
No. So that really hurt because she knew what that dress meant to me and she didn't care. After that, I stopped making as much of an effort to build a relationship with her. 2 months ago, Mark proposed to his college sweetheart, Lucy, with whom I have a great relationship. When Lucy mentioned dress shopping, I showed her my dress. Lucy tried it on and it fit like a glove. She fell in love with it, and I told her the dress, the shoes, the accessories were all hers. She was so happy, she literally cried.
And you got the beautiful moment that you wanted, passing your dress
Story over.
down.
That's it.
Amazing. I'm sure no one's going to come back and start being annoying.
It's over.
Yeah, I'm sure it's over now.
I'm not joking. There's no more to the story.
Yeah. Oh, So
It's done.
that's it. And
Let's pack it up.
We're calling it.
Wrong! There's more!
Of course there's more.
So, however, a couple of days ago, Molly reached out to me out of the blue to ask if the dress was still available.
What? Oh, the trashy dress that you hate?
The trashy dress you hate so much.
Cool.
By the way, I'd be remiss if I did not replace the hat that I so
Yeah.
aggressively
As you should.
knocked off of Mr. Wormy here.
As you should.
There we go. Oop, 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 oop. We had it so perfect before.
It's gonna be okay.
And because of my rashness,
What have you done?
because of my rashness, I will fix it. There we go.
Yeah. Leave your
Now it's art.
rash talk off the street.
Oh.
John over here talking about his rashness.
I'm not talking about rashes.
No. Oh yeah. No. Sorry.
Anyways, so
I'm guilty. I talked about rashes.
so, I told her that I had given it to future stepdaughter-in-law Lucy. She asked if I could get it back from Lucy. Since I offered it to her first and told her 1, she said she didn't want it. 2, it fits Lucy perfectly. And 3, Lucy is the only one getting married within the foreseeable future. Yeah, so far as we know, the stepdaughter has no prospects of getting married.
I guess not.
Now Molly is saying I'm favoring Lucy over her because she's conforming to traditional standards of femininity. getting married and being thin. That's absolute baloney, but it got me thinking that if the roles were reversed and Lucy was the one asking for the dress after initially turning it down, would I give it to her? Is Molly right that I am favoring Lucy, and am I the a-hole? And we have an update. We are not even halfway through. But Dakota, let's answer the last question first. Is OP the a-hole?
No.
Talk to me. Why?
Yesterday's price is not today's price. I offered you the dress. You literally basically spat in my face and told me that this dress that has a lot of deep sentimental value to me is trashy and archaic.
You know, I honestly, I thought, and I think there's still a little bit of this, I thought that the story was heading in the direction of the stepmom is like going to force her to wear the dress and like go crazy. There's still a little bit of, I feel like there's almost like a little bit of like everyone sucks here.
Well, how does she suck? She's
just a little bit.
You know what?
Detail, John.
You know what? I wouldn't favor the person telling me that my wedding dress is trash either.
Everything kind of that just there was like a hint, a whiff, if you will, of like, oh, I wanted to wear the dress.
But isn't this like the initial plan she had? Because she was like,
initial plan, yes.
I never had a daughter. I had a son. So I figured I'd give the dress or try to give the dress to my son's wife.
I don't think.
Right?
I think she was like. I think she changed the plan to. She thought once she had the stepdaughter, she was like,
right.
Oh, maybe we'll do this.
Right. And when she got remarried, and then now she's, oh my God, I have a stepdaughter.
Amazing.
So I can just give the dress to her. And she is like, no, it sucks and I hate you.
Yeah.
And now she's like, why don't you like me? Give me your dress. It's like, shut up.
It's true. I could be wrong. It was a whiff, but I could be wrong. I could have smelled wrong.
had a bad whiff.
A bad whiff, ladies and gentlemen. So there's an update. Wow. Thank you, all of you, for your kind words. I wanted to give you an update to respond to general questions and comments. First, I want to say that the fact that most of the comments are not the a-hole is very reassuring. That's our comments too. It makes me feel better about my decision to not give my dress to Molly. I saw some comments suggesting this, so I would like to let you know I already gave the dress to Lucy and it's safe in her apartment now.
Yes.
For now.
Oh, for now.
We don't know what's going to happen.
For now.
Molly has already been bugging Lucy about the dress, but Lucy told me there's no way in heck that she's giving it away. Some of you have also been wondering about Mark and Rob's response. Mark is currently out of town on business, and I have had no communication with him on this matter. I believe that's the
son.
Husband and son.
Mark is the son, and I think Mark is the son and Rob is the husband.
I think.
I believe, yes.
I'm sure he'll be supportive of Lucy, though. I did not bring this up to Rob because while Molly and I have a difficult relationship, I don't want to sow division between her and her father. So yeah, Rob is the husband. However, Rob brought it up last night saying Molly had contacted him on this matter. Rob was like, you aren't going to give it to her? You aren't going to give it to her, are you? When I said no, he told me to promise him I would not give the dress to her.
Yes.
It was very comforting to know that Rob is on my side.
Rob knows his own daughter. Rob's like, please tell me you did not give that to her after what she said to you.
My Satan spawn. Don't give it to her.
Do not give her that dress.
Oh my gosh. Another thing I want to get clear is I do not expect Molly to conform to certain standards. When I refer to traditional standards of femininity, getting married and being thin, I was paraphrasing words that came out of her mouth. I was raised in a traditional household, but I understand that a lot of women, especially young women, do not share my values. Frankly, Lucy doesn't either. She has an engineering degree and openly talks about wanting to prioritize her career over starting a family, at least for the foreseeable future, and I couldn't be happier for her. I do realize that I could have done a better job communicating to Molly that I don't care what she does so long as she is a good person and leaves the world better than she found it. That's pretty good.
I mean, that's a pretty enlightened perspective.
Pretty enlightening.
Hey.
You know what else is the most enlightening thing you could ever do in your life?
I have a feeling I do.
Tapping the profile every weekday at 3 p.m. PST to join us on our lives. Just do it. Just do it, guys.
YouTube, Facebook, Twitch,
Everywhere.
TikTok, And if you're watching this in the future, we might be live right now. You should check it out after this.
But let's talk a little bit. I think I was wrong about my. Again, it was a whiff. It was a wrong whiff. Okay,
What gave you that idea, John?
I can
I think
admit
I was
when I'm wrong. So
What gave you that idea? Huh?
it seems that she's fine. France in your pants says in the chat she wants to destroy it.
Oh,
That
so
sounds
is there a and then right above it, Miriam Langdon's like, I think Molly has a thing for Mark and is trying to sabotage the wedding. Could that be? Could it be that deep?
We haven't seen a washing machine yet. They are step siblings, right?
Yeah. Oh shit.
We haven't seen a washing machine yet. Nobody is stuck.
John, I'm trying to fix you, but you're real hard to fix right now.
Nobody is stuck. Okay?
I'm trying to fix
Nobody's
him.
stuck.
I'm trying to fix him, but I can't fix that.
Everyone's out of the dryer.
I can't fix his brain
No
right
one
now.
is stuck in any household appliances.
Okay?
All right.
So maybe though. Maybe they have a really deep washing machine. I don't know. That she might consider.
John went to Florida and came back. Florida John.
It's you can take the boy out of Florida, but you can't take the Florida out of the
Can't
boy.
take the Florida out of the boy.
Can't do it. But yeah.
Look, she's clearly, it's the everyone wants what they can't have type scenario, right? It's like she didn't want anything to do with that dress, and now suddenly someone else is getting the dress, and she's like, where's that dress? Oh, you're giving it to her? Oh, why? Because you love your son's fiance more than me? The woman who called you trash garbage? It's like, yeah, I do, actually, you genius. Look, you figured out how social dynamics work. I like the people who treat me better than you, the person who treats me bad.
Yes.
I'm going to double down on that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hello.
John's
I'm
what?
sorry, I'm so broken.
John's so
I
what?
went to Florida and I tried to fix him.
I'm sorry.
John's hard.
I
What?
came back from Florida. I'm so sorry.
This is Jimmy Jam Bojangle says this is John being controlled by Sam right
That
now.
is very much something Sam would say. Oh, man. But getting to this last part. Lastly, before reading the comments, I feared that I painted Molly in a bad light. I should say that Molly has had a rough life due to the divorce.
Okay.
Between Bob and her biological mother, I have never met her mother. Wow. And I don't want to go into gross detail on the internet about someone's life other than my own, but I will say that her relationship with her mother is not great. I think Molly might be projecting aspects of that relationship onto me.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense and
Insight.
is fair.
Insight.
We're all complicated apes.
We're complicated. It happens. However, your comments have helped me realize that she is in the wrong in this situation. I've also realized that it isn't just on me to build a relationship with her. She has to work at it too, and so far she has not. Go off, OP. I'm never going to shut her out, but at this point, if she wants to connect with me, she has to be the one making the effort. I really do hope the best. I really hope the best for her, but she sure as heck isn't getting that dress. And that's on period.
You stand on business.
That's on period.
Rob doesn't even want her having that dress.
Rob said, "Get your
Rob
sorry
said,
butt on out of here.
You
No
do
dress
not
for
give her
you."
that dress. Why does he talk like that now?
Cowboy is God says, "Can we really judge John for the washing machine comment when we all understood it?" You see?
Yeah, you should. And then after you get done judging John, you go look in the mirror and you judge yourself. No, I'm just kidding. It was funny. It was funny.
Jokes. Jokes.
And
it was a sleeper. Like, it had to bake with you a little
we've
bit.
all seen
you know?
somebody stuck in the washing machine, haven't we?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's a funny joke.
I've been, never mind.
Okay. All right.
I love this guy. We got any donos?
None of you have any idea what I was going to say, so don't even pretend like you do, okay?
I'm pulling up the donation.
Let's put some commenter dono words in Dakota's mouth.
Nothing over there, but let's go
Okay.
over here.
Well, once again, shout out to Awkward Turtle again for
Yeah,
at
for
the
real.
11th hour.
Give us
That was
another
crazy.
half.
That was crazy. Gotta love that.
Nice. Josephine Modolo Berquist, thank you for the 27 Swedish kroner. WAYDSB. That stands for what are you doing, step bro? Cool.
Cool.
Certifiably Jen, thank you for being a member for 6 months. Washing machine. Oh, John, the astronomical amount of platonic love I have for you is immeasurable. That's the only kind of love John accepts.
That's correct.
Yeah, that's right.
Boom.
Josephine, thank you for the 27 Swedish kroner. OP does not suck. Bad, wrong take. John.
Agreed.
Yeah, agreed.
You got the new one.
And Fresh Ginger. Thank you for the $5, and you sent a little hype hippo. Yeah, hype. I like that.
Hype.
Okay. Merka Weist. I hope I got that right. Thank you for the $2. You guys give me hope after being around my family. Thank you.
Let's go.
Thank you for
W.
being here with us, Merka, and we all know what it's like to get worn out by the family.
Oh, yeah.
Lulu, thank you for joining the Knights. Well, we don't have this. Where's the sword? Did we get the sword? Oh, we don't have the sword. The sword
have
is
a
still behind the
paddle.
couch.
No, no, put that away.
Thank you for joining the Knights. Here's your paddle. Okay.
And I think
And is that all? Where'd that go?
that's it.
Are you sure? Wait, go back up to. I think we had one more, didn't we?
John, what are you doing?
We had one more. He's getting the sword.
Oh, you got the sword.
He's
Okay.
getting the sword
Thank you
to
for
be
acknowledging
knighted.
that.
We're,
Yeah,
yes.
we read that.
Whoop, whoop. Okay. And Lulu, you are now whooshing, whooshing. You are knighted. Welcome
Yes.
welcome to the Knights. Welcome to the welcome to the Knights. Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
You did it.
All
You
right.
crushed it, buddy.
Woo, we did it.
All right.
Yeah.
To the next story.
To the
guys.
next story.
On to the next.
I didn't even pull it up for you.
Oh,
I'm the a-hole in this,
come
in this story.
on.
I'm the a-hole in this story,
You're
guys.
nothing.
Sorry. A Dash of Stardust says we need a sword fight.
Pause. Pause.
I didn't even think about it like that.
We have
I didn't.
exclusively these.
I was not thinking of it in a positive way, Dakota. We can have a sword fight that
Well,
is
that's
not
because
positive.
you're already hung up on the washing machines.
We were
You're
past
in-
the washing
You're
machine.
in washing machine mode, and I'm in. I can't even say that out loud.
I'm
That's
on the
so
rinse
ridiculous.
cycle, and you're in the heated dry.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Vix Mix, thank you
Oh,
for the
no.
5
Yeah,
gifted
yeah.
memberships.
My God.
Yeah. Vix Mix.
Yeah, Vix Mix.
Also-
yeah.
Coda, a lot of people, when you had your hair at the beginning of the video, they were
What?
comparing you to this.
Oh, that's cool.
What?
There's something about have you guys seen that movie?
I
No.
thought you were comparing me to Matt Dillon because he's got slick back hair in that movie.
No, I'm
Who
comparing.
are all?
Look, that's
How
Matt,
do you know all of these
that's
names?
Matt Dillon.
Okay, guys, am I crazy or does Dakota know the name of everyone who's ever acted in something?
I know a name. I know a lot
And
of people's
it's-
names.
It's crazy.
I remember a lot of stuff that doesn't matter. It's a curse, truly. Truly a curse.
Mm.
I remember more completely useless, irrelevant information than like my own like friends' birthdays and
That's why we're so good
Relative.
at trivia.
relevant events.
That's true. And
Yeah.
that's why I'm
It's
so mad.
true.
We're really good at trivia. It's really dumb.
And that's why
There's a lot of empty space in here.
Look,
Just
God-
unknown stuff that shouldn't be in there.
God didn't make me to remember your birthday. He made me to remember one obscure trivia fact about Cheers from an episode from 1987.
And that's why, and I know zero trivia, which makes our bundle so complete. We complete each
My
other.
body is a machine that inputs information and outputs uselessness. Okay.
Oh, we got 5 more gifted story time.
Oh, Penguin Pirate 5XX. Thank you for 5 gifted memberships. That's 5 more sweet babies in the chat.
Babies.
Mwah, we love it.
Babies.
Ready for the next story, Dakota?
Let's do it.
I was born
You got the my wedding.
my uncle.
Oh,
He was
Didn't-
inseminated ready.
Didn't invite my uncle.
what? You sure that's the right one?
Ooh.
That's the third one, brother.
Ruh-roh.
I thought that's the one we were on. That's
Oh,
my
snap-a-doodle-doo.
bad. That's my bad. I didn't realize
I
we were
double
on
screwed
a
him.
different
I didn't set him up for
episode.
success, guys. That's me.
My
Yeah, you put him in the
goodness.
washer and the dryer.
And you know what? I
God.
didn't even put it on the gentle cycle.
That's foul.
I put it on rigorously clean.
Jesus God.
Cottons, not delicates. That's on me. Look, guys, I got to take accountability for when I do that, okay?
Okay.
I did not put it on delicates. I'm sorry, Dakota. That is on me.
I'll forgive you as long as you don't ever do it ever again.
I can't deny that I might give you a soiled hot wash every once in a while.
What?
You know the settings.
John, what is this grave that you are digging yourself
Soiled
in?
hot wash?
You know it's heavy soiled and then all the way on hot.
God.
Soiled hot wash.
Ugh.
Have you ever read A Washing Machine Knob, sir?
John went to Florida and really brought it back with him.
Yes, sir.
Woo. Chat's gonna
Oh,
go
speaking of
crazy
Florida, you
with that
gotta try
one.
that crocodile jerky. Or
Oh,
alligator.
that's right.
We'll try
We're
it
gonna
later.
do
We'll try it
that
later.
at the end of the
Yeah.
episode.
But
All
you
right.
have now My Wedding Was,
Hurrah.
right?
Yes.
Ta-da.
You're good.
So we're good.
Let's do it.
My wedding was a constant source of stress. My entitled friends didn't make it any easier.
Divorce him.
Divorce your friends, divorce your husband,
Everybody.
divorce your parents.
Divorce the wedding.
we get divorced up in here.
Yeah.
I, 29 female, and my husband, 31 male, were recently married earlier this year. He is the love of my life, and I'm so happy to start this chapter in our lives, but our engagement/wedding was riddled with drama and issues from the moment we got engaged. By the way, this comes from user AnnoyinglyAnonymous9 on the r/OK Storytime subreddit. So, my husband's longtime coworker and friend, who we will call Fred, was upset that my husband did not tell him he planned to propose and was irritated that he was not consulted on the type of ring he should buy. My ring is gorgeous and my husband didn't need any help. In addition, Fred automatically assumed he was going to be the best man and did not take it well when my husband asked his father to be his best man. After that, he started making fun of my husband to his coworkers and even joked about my husband's medical issues and didn't stop even after my husband had major surgery to the point where HR had to step in. Dude, Fred wants your husband.
That's crazy.
I think secretly,
Fred wants it?
yeah, Fred's like, why aren't you marrying me?
Mm.
I mean, maybe not, but
It's like
clearly
when
Fred thinks he's like the super best friend, number one. He thinks he's number one on the MySpace chart. He's like not. He's like number 7.
He's
number
not even in like the
8.
top 5, yeah.
Yeah,
Is
he's
it like
not in your
when-
top 5?
in elementary school when you bully the kids, the person you like that kind of vibe?
I think, yeah, that's kind of where this is at right now.
Okay. All right. All right.
As if that wasn't enough, here comes all the issues with 2 of my bridesmaids, who we will call Brittany and Tina.
Hate him.
Those are,
Hate him. Hate him already.
yeah, it's
They're bringing
over.
me issues.
It's
I don't want 'em.
over. It's
don't want 'em.
over for them.
Divorce him. Divorce.
My husband is an only child whose female cousins are more like sisters to him, so we automatically wanted them to be a part of our big day. We invited them out for a day of shopping/thrifting, paid for lunch, and asked them to be bridesmaids. Brittany was super excited, but Tina had no reaction and simply said, "My mother told me to expect this."
Hmm? I told you they sucked. Did I not just say that?
Tina is acting mysterious.
Come on.
As the weeks go on, I am group chatting all 4 of my girls with updates and ideas to get and I get no happy or excited responses from Tina. At one of the family barbecues, she even had the audacity to ask me if I can send her the link to the dress on Amazon, as she didn't want to go dress shopping. I told her no, as all of my bridesmaids have different body types, and I wanted to make sure they all looked good in the chosen dress. Things continued to progress with the odd comments from them here or there, to a point where the day before we were going dress shopping, I called Tina, and my husband was with me, and made sure she was okay and still wanted to be a bridesmaid, as there were other ways to be involved if she wasn't comfortable. And she assured me that she just didn't like dress shopping, but was very excited to be a bridesmaid. I doubt it. I think she's going to be difficult.
You know what I'm excited
Hmm.
about? Aiden just donating 10 OK Storytime memberships.
Guys.
Aiden AH.
Aiden, ah.
Aiden, ah!
That's an Aiden, ah move right there.
Oh.
Donating 10 babers to the chat.
Doing God's work. Doing God's work.
Mwah.
Thank you, Aiden.
We love it.
We appreciate you.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
On the dress shopping day, Brittany calls me all upset as she recently had a sinus infection, which is no longer contagious, but was told by Tina to stay home anyway. Tina, shut up. It's not. You don't get to decide who gets to go dress shopping. You didn't even want to go.
Listen, John called it.
I called it.
He did call it.
Sorry, I told the truth. My bad. Arrest me.
He calls it as he sees it.
Take me away, officer. Go ahead.
He may be unhinged, but he's right.
Take me away to the prison where everyone's right about everything.
Go ahead. I belong there.
I told Brittany that if she felt up to it, she could. And Tina had no business telling her what to do. We shopped for dresses and found a beautiful $130 dress that looked nice on everyone. Going up to the register, Brittany started to cry as she wasn't prepared to purchase the dress that day. As she's in her early 20s with a minimum wage job, I assured her that I was going to cover it, and she was very thankful and said that she would pay us off little by little.
Oh.
Fast forward a few months, which, by the way, that was super wholesome. Love that.
Like that?
Look, not everyone in their not everyone in life is ready to drop $130 on a dress.
Go into debt.
John,
Go into debt for the bride.
we're
Florida
evicting
John,
you
get
from
out.
the prison where everyone's right. Now you're going to the one where they're
Everyone's
wrong about
wrong.
financial decisions.
Florida John is unhinged, guys.
I'm not wrong.
John is on one right
No,
now.
not wrong.
that's not John. That's Florida John.
I'm not wrong.
There's Suit John and Florida,
Florida
John.
John,
And
yeah.
This is Florida John right now.
So my dress, fast forward a few months, my dress comes in stained and had to be fixed.
Ooh.
I called and told all the bridesmaids to watch their dresses carefully just in case. Tina picked up her dress without notifying anyone it was in, but Brittany called me and wanted me to go with her. Upon receiving it, her dress was covered in stains that did not come out, so a new one had to be ordered.
Jeez.
What is this? Where are these? What?
They're just like, are they getting the
Stained
dresses in
dresses.
and just like having like paintball fights?
They're
Just
just
like
wearing-
somebody who, the person at the shipping them out is just like the old grizzled, like I'm picturing like the Roz from Monsters Inc. I don't know if anyone's going to remember that off the top. The slug lady is like, oh, yeah, that dress is covered in stains.
You just wanted to-
send it out anyway.
You just wanted to make that voice. You just wanted to do that voice.
That's so true.
That was just an excuse.
Dude, call. You got
There was no point for that.
That's the
You just
kind of
got called
person who
out.
sends out the dresses.
I think it was both at once. I think he sees the opportunity to do the voice, but it also does thematically fit.
Yeah, thanks, John. You're going back to the prison where they're right about everything.
Thank you.
John's
I told
playing
you.
devil's advocate right now. He's
I
like,
told
yeah,
you I'm
both of
right."
you were right, but both of you were wrong.
Okay, well, we picked up our dresses from the stain factory, apparently. Thankfully, the reordered dress and no other dresses were supposedly fine. Wait, what?
Like that dress
Okay,
and the others?
thankfully, all of the reordered dresses were fine. And all of the other dresses were also supposedly fine. I have a feeling I know whose dress is going to be messed up. It's going to be Tina's.
Tina.
Tina's going to have a big old stained dress that she doesn't even look at. Calling it.
Put her in jail.
Calling
Why
it.
not?
Put her in dirty stained dress jail.
Yeah, do it.
Anyway, Brittany chooses to leave her dress with my sister as she has cats and doesn't want to risk it getting dirty. Leading up to the bridal shower, I decided instead of doing a traditional bachelorette party that I wanted something everyone could enjoy. So I chose a private paint and sip with all the important women in my life. Wow. My number one bridesmaid was too young to go to bars. Brittany is artistic. Tina is a homebody. And my sister, a maid of honor, was up for anything. So I thought this would be a great idea all around. My maid of honor had to call me to help with the shower arrangements as both Tina and Brittany were not responding to her emails or texts. Typical Tina Brittany behavior.
She can't respond if she's in jail. We're just, laying out all the facts here.
John,
Yes,
you are the gift that keeps on giving.
that's correct.
Thank you, John. We're all thankful for you and your Florida energy today. The morning of the shower, Tina was 2 hours late for setup and told Brittany to sit down when she got there and proceeded to laugh at my maid of honor struggling to do things without help.
Oh my God.
What? While opening up gifts, Brittany faked being sick and ran out of the room because she couldn't stand not being the center of attention. Whoa. Wow, I was kind of on Brittany. I was like a little bit on Team Brittany. Now I'm like, Team Brittany and Tina, they both suck.
Wait, so
Well, Brittany was the one who was like, couldn't pay for the dress, and it was like, we'll cover it, and you got it, and it's okay. And now they're just both being trash can
but
people.
is she running out of the room to get away from Tina being like
No, she was
mean?
just running out of the room like, oh my God, I'm going to be sick.
And she just.
But she wanted to be the center of attention.
And OP is just being. She just wanted the attention. She just wanted attention from.
Okay.
Okay. Unless they really, maybe they actually just were sick. Who knows?
Maybe there's plenty of cells in the jail.
Anyway, after the shower, they both, along with their mothers, decide to leave and not stay for the paint and sip, as per Tina. They had more important things to do. Wow. Real classy, Tina. I was so upset that my husband ended up changing his plans and crashing the bachelorette party and painting with us, since we had already paid for the canvases. After this, his whole side blows up with the bridesmaids calling me names and my husband sticking up for me, all around lies, and all around lies being spread, including the lie that I was holding Brittany's dress hostage. After this, my husband and I sat down with Brittany and told her mom to air things out and advise her mom of the truth regarding the dress, as it still wasn't even paid for by Brittany, which was a major waste of time. My husband fully believes that was just a tactic for them to try to convince him to call off the wedding. To smooth things over, my husband and I decided to let things calm down, as all the fighting was upsetting my husband's mom, who I adore. The morning of the wedding, the girls meet me at the hotel to get dressed / hair and makeup, and both Tina and Brittany looked and acted miserable. My mom had to quickly fix Brittany's cleavage because it was too deep, and Tina's dress was covered in stains.
There it is.
Oh, Tina's dress covered in stains. Why not? I mean, why make these people be in your bridal party if they're so awful?
You know what you can
remove
stain without worrying about it? An orange jumpsuit.
Yeah, you can stain the floor of your jail cell, Tina and Brittany. Yeah.
That sounds crazy.
Hey,
listen, I might be Florida John, but I draw a line somewhere.
No, not like that.
Oh yeah, do we really want to bring up that line earlier, John?
Go ahead.
No, don't.
I'm not saying it.
Say it.
You can't make me say it.
That's right. Got him.
But you know what I will say?
Your hat
What?
fell off.
I know.
It's not time to spin that wheel, but we have a wheel spin, and we'll sing that out loud in a little bit after the story.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Wheels.
We love wheels.
Okay. They leave to go to the church to set up the pew flowers and proceeded to annoy my husband and act sad for him that he was getting married.
Are they all in love with him?
People out.
Are they all in love with the husband?
I guess that's what they're acting like. Dude, you're kicked out of my wedding. Even the photographer had to keep subtly reminding Tina to smile because she was just standing there for all the photos at the reception. Brittany tried to run over my 16-year-old cousin to catch the bouquet and then cried when she didn't catch it.
Jeez.
Tina told my aunt that she would only dance when the best man did. My father-in-law has Parkinson's, so did not feel up to dancing, but he did do a couple slow songs while she never touched the dance floor.
That's crazy. Because she knows that he's not going to do it.
Crazy.
Dude, come.
It's crazy, dude.
Oh,
These
Tina.
people are awful, and you shouldn't have
Yikes.
put them in your wedding party. But I want all of you to be in our wedding party that we have every weekday at 3 p.m. PST when we go live on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch and TikTok. Brain fart. And if you're watching this in the future, you know what? We might even be live right now. So after this story, you might want to go check that out. See if we are. But anyway, let's coalesce our thoughts here because there's a little bit more of the story left.
Let's coalesce.
Let this be a lesson. If you are a wife or a groom and you have a bridal party or is that what's the groomsmen party? The groom's party?
Grooms? Yeah.
I don't know. If you've got problematic people intricately involved in your wedding, hey, don't involve them, huh? If you realize these people are like gonna just be a constant source of stress and headache for you, don't have them be a bridesmaid. They could just be there and be upset, not intricately involved in your wedding. That's allowed. John's just going to tell you to send him to jail. I can already tell. I knew it.
There's plenty of cold jail cells to fill. That's all I'm saying, guys.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Is
Straight
it
to jail.
life? Do they have a chance of parole? I don't care. As long as they're behind bars. And that's the moral of the story.
Is that how they do it in Florida?
yeah,
So
basically.
if her dress has
Pretty much.
stains, 5 to 10
Yeah.
years.
There we go.
If she's
There we
hitting
go.
on your husband, life sentence.
Life.
Straight to
Done.
jail.
Life, straight to jail.
Put her under the jail.
If she's got stains on her dresses, straight to jail. If she's trying to take
Yeah.
attention, straight to jail.
There
If
we go.
she's, I gotta think of a pun.
If
that
she's
rhymes.
flirting with your husband,
Strange.
straight to jail.
Straight to jail.
Uh,
I was right. Was I wrong, Keon?
Oh,
You are not wrong, John.
Thank
you are right, my good friend.
Thank you.
stains on the dresses, charges I'm oppressing.
Boo! Boo
Like-
this man.
I'll give it to
No, don't give it to him.
I'd like to
you
see.
can't support that.
Okay, Keon, I give you 5 seconds right now. Come up with a rhyme for that.
You had more than 5
5.
seconds.
If you got
Four. I
stain
came up
on
with
your
it in 5
dresses, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly, Keon. Exactly.
You're just a straight.
Exactly.
You should
Pipe
clean,
down
you
over
should clean
there.
up the messes.
What?
If you got stain on your dresses, you should clean up the messes.
I guess that works.
Yeah, better.
Yeah, but it doesn't have anything to do with going to jail, idiot. That was the whole point of the joke. It's a joke about. It was a pun about going to jail.
If your dress
Because I'm pressing charges.
If your dress is looking like the crime, you got to serve the time.
if your dress has stains, you have to.
What? What do you mean? Why are you?
I don't know. I don't like.
If the dress has stains, you should feel the pain of prison. I rest my case.
Okay, nice. Okay, let's finish this story here before we go to jail.
Yeah, you better watch out.
We have not spoken to either of them since and have no plans to do so as they have shown their true colors, which John would probably say is orange
Orange,
because of the prison jumpsuits.
definitely.
Other issues for our big day include the photographer canceling 2 hours before our ceremony. We did end up finding another one last minute. Wow, that's actually super impressive. Flowers being wrong, the wrong cake, and the DJ completely ignoring our song genre requests. But 5-ish months later, my husband and I are so happy to be married and have no desire to ever plan another one. And that's the end of that story.
There you go.
Hell yeah, dude. I love hearing about getting married and staying married.
It's
5 months
something we love
in.
to see.
We're not even thinking about Brittany and Tina because they're in jail.
They're gone.
They're in bridesmaid
Out of the
jail.
picture.
Hey, you know what? Ellie had the best one. If your dress is stained, you will be detained.
There
That's
it
fire.
is.
That's fire.
Way
That's
to go,
it.
Ellie.
Ellie got it. Ellie
If your
figured it out.
dress is stained, you will be arraigned.
Yes.
No, why
That
you gotta
was-
do it
no.
like that, huh?
Well, because this is gave me a cheat. Stained equals arraignment, and I said so. If it's stained, you will be arraigned. I was riffing.
All
I was
right.
riffing, and now you've killed the riff. Keon.
Someone else
I
commented
didn't-
that.
no, I
also
did not.
killed the
earlier.
riff. You
No,
killed
I
it.
didn't do it. You did.
Dang, you might be right about that.
You know what can bring us back to life, though?
A spin on the
If
wheel.
we spin
that
that
wheel.
wheel.
Where is it?
Spin on the wheel. Yeah. It finally disintegrated. I told Riley about. Oh.
Get your hat back.
Oh,
on
wait.
your
Is that a
worm.
new one?
No, it's
Wait.
So we updated the wheel spin. This is Sam, by the way. Sam updated the wheel spin. So if you're upset with it,
Hey.
be upset with Sam. If you love it, you be in love with Sam.
Yeah.
Let's see.
A lot of people are.
Awkward turtle.
Oh.
What the?
Awkward turtle is just in love with them. I can't even condone that behavior, but I'm here for it. My God.
John,
Awkward turtle, you're unstoppable.
At it.
at it.
At it.
All right.
All right, we're
Got it.
spinning right now.
I need
start it.
more.
I need more.
you ask for,
Wait, that's not even it. It's you gotta refresh it. Yeah. Wait.
Wait.
Oh,
Wait,
wait,
it is-
yeah.
Wait, it is.
No, can wait, never mind. You're right.
Can I get awkward turtle hands, please? Also, more time.
What's.
It's like this.
Oh. Nice.
What is that?
The awkward turtle.
That doesn't look awkward at all.
It's an awkward turtle.
Oh, well, it
Isn't
doesn't
it-
look awkward.
This looks like a turtle to you, Keon?
But like you do it with someone, right? That
yeah,
makes it
better
awkward?
than.
No, it's just it looks awkward.
No.
See, look, the thumbs are all wrong. Okay, all right, we're spinning.
Let's spin it.
Spin it.
Spin
That
wheel.
wheel.
Let me get the sound on it.
Give it to me. Ooh.
That says
Call.
call.
What is?
I don't know what that means.
Do you know how
The one
to
next to it also says
pull that
hard
up?
mode, and I don't.
I don't
what-
know.
I know what
I
hard
don't know
mode is.
either of that.
What's hard mode?
can't oh, you don't want to know.
What?
Keon, do you know how to do
I
the
do not
calls?
know how to do.
How are we? Who are we calling? Are we
Ghost-
calling somebody?
We're calling Ghostbusters.
Are we calling a viewer?
That is
I think that's
One of
what
the
Sam
options.
wants.
indeed.
Oh, that's so cool.
We will call up our boy.
We'll call up technical.
In the meantime, could you guys message, I believe, Riley, aka Keon, right now on Discord, if you want to hop on and give us a very quick TLDR short story that we can react to.
Wow.
Could be
Yeah.
my husband of 30 years just ran away last night.
Cool.
It could be that.
Did you text Riley?
Let us know. Message. Yeah, I'm texting right now.
Okay. While we're doing
Um,
that, while you're messaging Riley, let's see some donuts.
We're going to look at donations.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we got Awkward Turtle with $127. I'm speechless.
So am I.
I'm speechless. Awkward Turtle, you're single-handedly keeping us going.
Truly.
I mean, except for Yoko Bell here, who donated $25. I need to watch the live more often. You can watch the live every weekday. We say it every single story.
And Yoko gets
We've
more
given
right
you the
now.
blueprint, and you.
You have the tools, and guess what? You use them.
Well, I mean, it's what there's members. The member stream is what Monday.
There's always a stream
Wait,
going.
yeah,
Monday,
but there always
Wednesday,
is a
Friday,
stream.
That's it. That's all you get.
There's
Okay.
always a stream.
Full week. You maybe get one of those membership donos. Anna Moon, thank you for $5 donation, and that's your third one. Wowzers! A group of crows is called a murder. Turtles can breathe out of their butt. Like fingerprints, all tongue prints are unique. Enjoy these facts. I love y'all.
Thank
I
you,
love
Anna
you too,
Moon.
Anna Moon.
Great
Thanks,
facts.
Anna Moon.
Yeah, I knew.
I knew that.
I knew two of
I
those.
knew two of
I did
those.
not know turtles can breathe out of their butt, and I will have to do a little bit of research on that.
Yeah.
Um,
I think I've heard that before.
What do you mean? What do you mean by
I just
that?
gotta do a little, just gotta double check. Josephine, thank you for the 27 Swedish kroner. Boxing fight: Florida John versus Suit John.
Oh, Florida
Who
John.
wins? No,
Florida
Suit John
John.
wins.
Florida John.
Suit John wins.
Florida John.
In a street fight.
Florida
In a
John.
street fight, Florida John wins.
Florida
In a
John
boxing
sending Suit
fight,
John to jail.
Dude, Suit John did boxing at Yale, dude. Suit John was on the boxing team at like Cambridge.
So
Or
I
whatever.
had the greatest,
Yeah, at whatever higher institution you studied at, you had some chops.
There
Love
we
the
go.
lies, but it's Baldur's Gate 3 time. I support that.
See you in 100 years.
Adios.
Because that's how long you'll be playing
I
that
love
game.
Baldur's Gate.
Yoko Bell, thanks for being a member for 6 months. It's been a hot minute since I caught the live. Y'all make my day.
Aw,
Aw,
you make our day.
Drop
with
it,
those
Yoko
kind
Bell.
comments.
Oh, shucks.
Holy shucks.
Oh, shucks. And Aiden AH, thank you for the 10 gifted Storytime memberships.
Boom.
We love it. We always love when the family expands. And Awkward Turtle, member for 2 months. John, you weren't there, but I finished all the lives and videos. It took me 8 weeks. 1,333. I rechecked my work over y'all's break. Doing that in 8 weeks is like astounding.
Guess what, Awkward Turtle? I believe you. I believe you. 100%.
He believes you.
I believe you.
I
And
believe-
that
I believe
trust
you.
is not easy to earn. As we well know, I doubt everyone who tells me they've watched every episode, which I also love that it's now becoming a thing of people saying that they've watched every episode with their receipts.
Exactly.
That makes me happy.
We need recordings.
Yeah.
We need the recording. Of
I
you
need a
sitting there.
10,000 hour like single record. We have joked in the past, like, should we just like get an intern and their one and only task is to stitch together every episode we've ever done to launch the mega nuclear episode?
The mega nuclear episode. You just straight up full blown 900 hours.
Yeah, 4,327 hours of OK Storytime.
Yeah,
Gotta love
it's required. We need
While
that.
we're waiting for Riley to come
Yes,
up
sir.
here, I say we continue to the next story.
Let's
I
do it.
guess we'll put the call on hold potentially.
Oh,
We can do it
speaking
then.
of which, typically with the like goals, we do typically also open another package.
Oh, Packagino.
Oh,
we're gonna open
yeah.
a little Packagino.
Let's hit him
here.
with it.
Also, someone said they love Baldur's Gate 3 and their favorite companions. It's gonna be pretty obvious. I love Shadowheart and I love Karlach. That's it, and that's my take.
I haven't been able to play Baldur's Gate because I know if I started to play Baldur's Gate, I would become a hermit that doesn't leave his
You'll
room
100%
for
Baldur's Gate.
7 months. So I have not bought Baldur's Gate. And I mean that I would, my entire life would fall apart if I got Baldur's Gate. Straight up. Whoa, Riley's here.
Ooh,
I don't know.
we're
We're opening mail. Package time. Package time.
this
What?
has excellent penmanship. Hey
Nice.
guys, I lurk most of the time, but just want to reach out and say thank you for all that you do for us. The OK Fam is really one of the most welcoming communities I've ever had the pleasure of being a part of.
Yeah.
If y'all find yourselves in Alaska, hit me up. I'd love to be your tour guide. Insert laughing, crying emoji. Thanks again, Mariah from Alaska.
I believe so.
Mariah, not Maria. Yeah, Mariah, not Maria. Mariah. She literally spelled it out
I love that you asked
Spelled it
that
out.
before
before I read it. Yes, yes, that was me. Oh,
from
Mariah, incredible penmanship. I say, yeah, Mariah from Alaska. Special requests. Dakota, a not hungry polar bear.
yes.
I think Riley, a large hoodie, Northern Lights in a bottle.
Yeah. No way.
What the F? That's the best I can do, lol. Sorry.
Oh.
So we have dun, 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 dun.
There it is.
Dude, this is
Wow.
cozy as crap.
If it's built to be in Alaska, it's got to be warm.
This was
Dude,
made for Riley to wear it.
I am so freaking excited. I love Alaska, and I'm kind of cold right now.
And I'm
it's
kind of
white.
cold right now, dude.
Oh my gosh!
Dude, we
Perfect
have
timing.
Fun fact:
Mads-
my mother would never let me wear white as a kid because she thought I'd get it dirty, and she was right. But now I can wear white because I'm a responsible adult.
How long have you been holding that in, Riley?
Okay, guys.
For years.
How long have you been waiting to say that?
This
so
is
nice.
an insanely amazing care package. I'm just going to walk you through everything.
That's
Alaskan pure birch syrup. Fire.
Whoa!
Alaska's best king salmon jerky.
Oh my God! There's more jerky.
Alaskan kelp and cayenne. Dark chocolate. Wow, that is strong
Alaskan
flavors.
kelp is actually supposed to be really good.
What is that? Are
Are those glizzies?
Alaska hunter sticks with reindeer meat added.
hunter sticks?
Dude, I tried that. They're so famous for the
Alaskan sour wild huckleberry gummy bears.
What?
The
I'm a
2024
huckleberry.
official activity guide
Yay!
for Alaska.
It's every page is just get bears,
Bear.
bear,
Tree.
moose, bear, moose.
Ooh.
Yep.
Hand carved figurine.
Is that the not hungry polar bear? Is that it?
Hold on. I got to be very careful.
What?
I'm going to.
Oh my God! Oh my God! It's a polar bear that
Dakota,
won't eat me.
I bequeath this to you.
Ah.
And the box is so nice.
Yeah, what? Yeah, this what? Oh my God! Whoa! This is amazing.
And then a
I love rocks.
micro puzzle of bears eating salmon in a tube.
Hungry bears.
And
Hungry
then
bears in a tube, and not hungry bears in a box.
This fishy sticker. Oh, and this fire Alaska Northern Lights.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's
holographic.
Northern Lights in a cup. That's for. I think that was Riley. Didn't you ask for the Northern Lights? Who asked for the Northern Lights?
Well,
You've
there
got
it is.
one on a little shot glass there now, buddy. Water shots.
I want to try
And,
all the food.
Oh God! I almost
Maria from Alaska has literally delivered.
Mariah.
Mariah!
And I literally
Mariah.
I literally
Say it
was
with your
like,
chest.
Say it right. I'm sorry.
Straight to jail, John.
John's going to
Maria.
jail.
John's going to jail.
Jail. John's going to jail.
Maria, you're literally the greatest.
She did it again.
Dude, it's Mariah, like Mariah Carey.
Mariah.
Mariah. I'm gonna call you June.
Mariah from Alaska.
Hey, what's up, June?
Thank you so much.
I would like
June
to
from
say,
Florida?
I would like to say, I am disgusted with myself.
Yeah, me too, June.
I am so disappointed.
Sometimes the brain doesn't brain the
You
way
know,
we
my
want
brain
it to.
isn't braining. But
Literally, look, she said dude.
I know.
Dude.
I am on bended knee. I don't. Do I deserve it? Absolutely not.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
bring
no.
out the sword.
No, I didn't. No, that's not what I said.
John.
Yes.
The sword is now. No, you don't get. This is a threat. This is a threat. The sword is here.
The pen is
What
mightier
is her
than
name?
The pen is mightier than the
What
sword,
is her
John.
name?
Maria.
No! No!
Snap,
No, John!
Mariah.
It's Mariah!
Dude, I'm sorry. Okay, I can't say it anymore. No, see, my brain is.
How do you do that?
Okay, my brain is sorry. It's because now
Because
my
what?
brain,
You
because
fall
my
on your
brain is
sword.
now short circuiting and it's gonna keep telling me to say the wrong thing and I'm gonna question it and they're like, no, it's not the right thing. But then I switch back and then when I say it, I can't say it anymore.
June.
All I can do is apologize. That's why I was trying to apologize and stay away from
The
saying
thing
a
is,
name.
you apologize
because
and then you do it again.
I knew I would do it. I
You
can't
don't
do
learn
it
from your
again.
mistakes.
I'm so sorry.
It's Mariah. Say it.
Mariah.
Say it
Say it
again.
10 more
Mariah.
times.
Mariah.
Okay.
Mariah.
Mariah.
Mariah. June.
Oh,
Mariah.
that was really funny though.
I'm so
honestly.
sorry, guys.
It was really
We do
funny,
have a call.
because it's
We do have a call
Yeah.
with Sky Adams.
Sky Adams.
Sky
We're gonna-
Adams.
Should I just message her? Oh,
Okay.
Sky Adams has a short. She has a story. I found out my ex was cheating on me because the other girl picked up the FaceTime. Whoa. Whoa. Sky, are you ready? Sky, are you ready? Should I just call her?
Call her up.
All right, we're calling
Call
her.
her up.
And then.
Hello.
Hello, Sky.
Hello.
Sky.
Sky.
Can you hear us?
I can.
Amazing.
awesome.
And we'll try to get you out. There we go. So Sky, we just heard an insane title. Please explain.
Yeah.
Give us
Okay,
the TLDR.
so the sentence I sent in was I found out my ex was cheating on me because the other girl picked up the FaceTime.
Which is a pretty
Um,
bold thing for her to do.
Yeah. There's multiple layers to the story and I didn't know exactly what the title is, so I titled it this way.
That's great. Give us the walkthrough. What led up to the event, and then give us what actually happened at that moment. Walk us through it.
So I was always kind of like the weird kid in school and everything because I'm autistic and everything. So like I was never really looked at, and so this was, in grade school and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And and so there's this one guy, I didn't really know him, but he came to me for math like questions and stuff like that because I was always good at math.
Uh-huh.
And we started talking and we kind of started becoming friends, and he like even introduced me to like his like friend group and everything, and they kind of started laughing at me, but he defended me. And so like I thought it was like a really tight like friendship and everything.
Uh-huh.
Right.
But I didn't really like see like flags or anything like that. And then he asked me out like towards the end of the school year. And I was like, I'm starting to get to know you. Admittedly, I didn't really have strong feelings for him,
Uh-huh.
but I was young and I was like, you know what? I want a relationship. So I started dating him, and like
Yeah.
I agreed. And like some time passes, about like 2 months, and I was out of the state because I was visiting my family over summer break.
Mhm.
And I had woken up from a nightmare, and so I called him
Oh no.
Oh, here we
on
go.
FaceTime,
Yep.
and this girl, naked. She was
Oh,
naked.
Sky!
And
Sky!
she picked up the
Oh.
call.
Naked?
She
The
was
naked.
In the
naked.
birthday suit.
Okay.
Ay, ay.
Okay. And what did she have to say for herself?
She was like, "Who are you?" And I'm like,
I'm sorry, but
What?
I have to ask, is this like how much of her was visible? Like answering a call like that on someone else's phone is so beyond crazy.
No, she knew what she was doing.
I saw bazonkas, but
Let's-
that's about it.
Bazonga.
Okay,
Let's-
okay. Please
all right.
continue. Please
Yeah.
continue.
Sam needs to be here.
Yeah.
Someone used the word bazonga. Get Sam.
I had to I had to think of a YouTube friendly way, okay?
That's a great one.
You
That's
crushed
great.
it.
No,
Good
that was
job.
perfect.
Great.
Good.
Thank you.
You're better than Sam at this already. Good job.
Yeah. So what happened next?
I was like, and then after I was like, "Oh, I'm Sky," she goes, "Oh, you're that little plaything girl that he's been talking to, right?"
Oh no. Yeah. Oh.
And
Audacity.
it basically, after like she picked up and everything, she basically just revealed that like he didn't really care about me at all, and he was
Aw.
just trying to essentially, like, with later context here, what happened was he was trying to impress this girl who wasn't giving him the time of day. And then when he was like, "I'm in a relationship, ooh-hoo," and everything, she was like, "You know what? I kind of want you now." And so they started seeing each other. I was literally just a pawn.
No.
Man, that's some cold water.
Well, you know what,
Boo.
Sky?
But yeah.
You're actually a queen.
Queen.
That's
the
right.
Queen
The
of
queen on the
story.
board, okay? And that guy, he's the table.
Yeah.
He's just a piece of wood.
He's just he's a nothing.
Yeah.
So they did you in a way. It's a favor done because you know now. Okay, trash
Take it out.
can person, not associating with that. Load him onto the trebuchet and launch him out of the Earth's atmosphere.
There we go.
Get him out of here.
Get him in the particle.
To the sun, you say, or to the orc cloud?
I just
Ooh.
let him just hang. I don't even care. Nowhere. They don't even deserve to go
Float in
anywhere.
the abyss for
Just
eternity.
floating around,
Yeah.
being like, "Oh, maybe we'll go over there." Nope.
Is that the appropriate punishment, Sky? Do you think that would do it justice for you?
I think they got enough punishment from life because this happened in grade school. I have graduated college by now. She got pregnant in about 16, so or like 17, I think. So
Oh, this
I
was
think
devious.
they're already struggling.
Wow.
Well, hey,
Sky said life.
that bad karma hit quick.
Life punished them enough. Well, Sky, my God, thank you for sharing a jaw-dropping story today.
Truly.
And I hope that the rest of your life goes the exact opposite way that story was, which is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've been in a loving relationship for 6 years at this point. Like,
There we go. There we freaking go. Woo! Well, Sky, thank you so much, and have a great rest of your day. Thanks for joining us.
thank you.
Thanks, Sky.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Sky.
Have a good one, Sky.
All right. Wow. I wasn't ready for that.
No, that
My
was
body was not prepared for the
several
insanity
twists
that.
and turns.
My goodness gracious. Yeah, also BB memes. Yeah, grade school. I don't know if that was like.
Somehow that was a callback to that one joke.
Yeah. Stop.
Somehow we still had a callback to that.
Stop.
Tried to get rid of it, we couldn't help it.
Oh my God. Anyways.
No, yeah, I mean, it doesn't. The capability of being a complete a-hole is really it
Transcends.
transcends any notion of time or
Anything.
space. At any moment, you could be a
Oh.
complete garbage person.
Gotta love it.
You
Gotta love
never
it.
know.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get to this next story. Are you guys freezing?
We should get Riley in here and test out his Alaskan hoodie from Mariah.
Mariah.
I'm afraid.
But if are you a little
Mariah.
chilly?
Are you a little chilly?
Yeah.
We can turn it off. Do you want to turn it off, John?
Maybe turn it off for a bit if you guys are.
Is there a blank?
Do you want a
Or
blankie?
I'll take a
little
I'll take
blankie.
a
Blankie?
too.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm
You're chilling.
vibing right
All right,
now.
I'll take a
I love the
blankie.
cold.
I'm I guess I'm more scantily clad than usual.
I mean, yeah, well, you were in that Florida moisture.
Ooh,
The Florida moist.
good God.
I was down there in the moist
All right.
swamp.
All right, we're ready to get into this possibly final story.
Yeah, you get the my uncle.
My uncle.
Munkle.
Okay, let me get that ready for you.
Oh,
My Uncle
sir.
Crunkle never gave me a funkle.
You are
Ooh.
good, John.
All right, let's get him. My uncle didn't invite me to his wedding. I think it's time to crash it.
Hey, it's wedding crashes over
I
here.
agree. Would I be the a-hole if I crashed my uncle's wedding? We don't know who's invited. For names, I'll just use middle names. Interesting. I, Marie, 21 female, don't have the best relationship with my mom, Lynn, brother, Joseph III.
That's the middle name.
Interesting.
How do you have the third in your middle name?
Don't question, OP.
It was Mike Joseph III Smith.
And sister Marie.
Okay.
So it's the mom's brother and sister and uncle, who I am named after. To start, I was always attached to both my aunts, Marie and Joseph's ex, as a kid. So is my brother, Joseph, 23 male. We might need to get the whiteboard in a minute.
Yeah, honestly,
we
that's
go.
a lot of. We've already got didn't we have a Joseph the Third already?
That's a lot of names.
Now we had Joseph the Third, and now we have two more Josephs.
We have Joseph the third, Marie and Marie. I think
It's Mariah.
No, no.
this one's
no,
actually
this
Marie.
one's Marie.
This one's
I know,
actually.
I know. I know. I see it.
I don't care.
Making sure I'm gonna get through your thick
He must
skull,
prove
John.
it.
Get me out of my misery. Okay. He's named after our great grandpa. Everyone's just named after each other. My brother and I are both on the spectrum, so we sometimes have trouble with social cues. I also suffer from Lyme disease, anxiety, depression, PTSD, and pediatric autoimmune neuropsychiatric disorders associated with streptococcal infections. Streptococcal infections.
And the acronym for that is PANDAS.
And the
which
acronym is PANDAS.
Way too friendly of an
Too
acronym for
cute.
something that sounds so
It's kind of
bad.
crazy that John can read that okay, but can't say Mariah, right?
You're never gonna live that one down.
I deserve it.
You're
I
gonna live that one
deserve.
forever.
I deserve all.
I'm
of
just like, okay, one time it's okay, 2 time okay. It was like 5 times, John.
it. I deserve it. I deserve it.
I
know.
love my polar bear. Oh God,
Don't kill him on the first day.
he's not even hungry.
It's a little. It's a little hard to explain sometimes. I get it, but on my end, it was like I was a puppet controlled by someone else. 2020 did a special on it, or just YouTube what happens. By the way, this comes from OK Florida Girl 13 on the r/OK Storytime subreddit.
Wow. The irony there.
Florida girl.
My uncle is the type of person who can't understand a disability without showing it showing like a deaf, blind, paraplegic, or even someone with cerebral palsy. Wait. Sorry. My uncle is the type of person who can't understand a disability without that disability showing. Think being deaf, blind, paraplegic, or someone with cerebral palsy.
Right.
He does not, respect disabilities that aren't
the
like
kind of guy
right in
who's
your
like,
face.
oh, what? You got anxiety? What? Why don't you just relax?
Rub some dirt on it.
You got pandas? Those are cute.
Yeah.
Wrong, uncle.
Yeah.
Freaking wrong.
You got pandas?
Wrong.
I don't see them.
God. So, my aunt Mary is my godmother, who changed a lot when she had her daughter, Jane, 14 female, but she always treated us well. Another thing you should know is that my mom married an extremely a-hole man and divorced him in 2003. So if you did the math, I grew up without a dad. And my aunt Marie went to school like 15 minutes from them, so she watched my brother all the time and graduated the year I was born and moved to NYC a month before I was born. Do we have the whiteboard anywhere?
We do have it's over here,
there.
and we need like a spray for it because it won't
not-
erase.
it's-
been on there. It's
oh,
been
no.
on there for too long.
Oh dear.
Sophia's finished thoughts.
We
I
need,
can't wait.
ooh.
Here, I'll work on. No, see, that's not.
Okay, fair enough. So, my mom is also a teacher, so she doesn't make much. So I learned that I wouldn't get everything I wanted in my childhood. But it's okay to go to. It's okay.
Oh, it's okay.
Yes, it's okay.
Okay, I was about.
I appreciate
I was
your
about
effort
to
though.
take point on that.
It's all good.
All right.
But I'm very grateful the thing she could give me, not that I really tell her much, which I am the a-hole for, but she doesn't understand me. My grandparents helped a lot with my mom as she had to move in with them after the divorce, but they didn't do anything that a grandparent wouldn't do if they didn't take the role of another parent, but did what they would have if everyone lived close. Meaning, I think, they took, I think basically it would be saying, yeah, they took us in, but it wasn't like that big of a deal. I feel like we're being set up to where the grandparents are not the greatest people, even though they did take OP in.
Yeah,
I think that's what OP's saying.
I'm gonna trust your translation on that.
Here we go. So my aunt moved to France about 2 years ago just because she married rich, but she also makes probably double, if not triple, what my mom makes. And my uncle makes more than my mom, but not as much as my aunt. So my uncle lives in North Carolina, so my grandparents would travel for what they could at the time. My cousins and I are extremely close in age, and my older cousin, Joseph the Fourth, is that four?
Yeah, that is four.
Golly.
Too many Josephs.
Too many Josephs is 21 male.
God,
Just do Joseph, Joey,
Joe. For all the
Honestly,
people,
I appreciate the numbers. The numbers is easier.
For anyone who was in chat yesterday, these are all flumple butts. It's a long, proud line of flumple butts.
I missed that.
And that's just for the people who were here yesterday.
That's not me. I'm out of the
Get your inside jokes out of here, Dakota.
Yeah,
it's not inside. It's the stream.
Oh,
still an inside joke.
And younger cousin Rose is 20 female. More characters as if we needed more. So, sorry, I know this is going to be super long, but there's a lot to explain. So, my aunt, this is the uncle's ex. Wish we had the whiteboard. Is an amazing mom and aunt to through all my childhood memories from trips that we had her in, and my Aunt Marie feels the same as me, that she's always going to be family, and we are heartbroken about their divorce. This is, by the way, I think the uncle that's about to be married.
Yeah,
I believe. So they're siding with his, ex. It seems.
It does seem like the uncle is on the outs.
Yes.
A little bit.
So my cousin Rose had almost stopped talking to / seeing him, the uncle, but didn't. It's safe to say that her mom is her best friend and really gets her. Uncle Joseph has never really cared for having me around as a kid, and even more so now, probably because I call him out on things like when he's being an a-hole to my brother or me or my mom. He's even said that it is word for word, my grandma told my grandma that I'm crazy and that I'll wind up in trouble.
What a cool thing to say about somebody.
I think you'll wind up in the Oort cloud. That's where I think you're headed. We're not there yet, but it's you're building your bridge, my friend.
You're in Oort cloud territory.
Ooh. I met his fiance, who has been very nice to me after he told her God knows what, and I do like her, but our family thinks that she's controlling. I have no problem with them getting married, but my brother and I asked the same thing when we talked to our mom. Am I, Marie, invited to the wedding? And I want to be there, considering that I do like her, the fiance that he's marrying, and I'm his sister's daughter, and my younger cousin Jane is going. Something you should know is that Jane has gotten everything she wanted, and she copies me a lot. For example, when I started riding horses when I was 7 years old, when she found out I started riding again, 2 months later, she started riding at the fanciest place you could find and leased a horse. Because remember, they grew up rich, but yeah. OP's got a single mom who's a teacher.
We lease our horses here. That's our tax bracket.
Oh my God. I didn't even know that was possible. I design and make clothes for fun, as well as other things that I do with my art. And when I showed her mom my sketchbook, almost a month later, she started designing almost identically to mine.
They copied my whole flow.
Dude.
Word for word.
Bit the flow.
Bar for bar.
I'm also very into theater, and I'm actually auditioning for AMDA this winter.
The American... Wait.
Musical and Drama Society?
Dang it. I can't.
Association?
Yeah,
I
that was
used
a
to
guess.
know.
That's a guess.
Dramatic arts.
So, guys, could we possibly guess what's about to happen next?
Wedding Crash?
She starts singing Broadway songs and going to shows. And the one that takes the cake, my dream is to rescue animals and have a ranch for that. If you've guessed, that's what she said just a week later, you're right. And on, et cetera, et cetera. So the point is, she copies.
She got a
copies.
copycat.
Yes.
It's called inspiration,
True.
and I'm doing it better than you.
Ooh, them's just fighting words.
I just got inspired.
Jane also thinks that she's the best thing to happen to this family. At least that's the vibe she gives. When we went to Europe last summer to visit them and see different places, but when she was still in New York, she lived in East Hampton and went to Ross School, where Hugh Jackman's son went there. Now Hugh Jackman's son is in the mix.
Hugh jacked, man.
He is.
Hugh's jacked, man.
Huge Ackman.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, there's schools like that out here too, where it's like people just want to send their kids there because it's like, oh, so and so goes there.
That's
They
true.
went there.
That's true. My grandparents' mom, Aunt Marie, Uncle Edward, Jane, and baby Edward, 3 male. Another person sharing a name.
Uncle Edward and baby Edward.
Baby Edward.
So we've got 2 Edwards and 5 Josephs.
And Uncle Joseph, he's the prime villain here. He is like arch nemesis number
1
one.
or 2 or
And-
3.
At this point, we
I think the
could
third.
probably figure out who these people are because she just said these are all middle names.
Yes.
You need to find Joseph the Third, Joseph the Fourth, baby Edward.
Oh, God. So, baby Edward was 2 at the time.
I think everyone in this family is copying everyone here.
Yeah,
They're copying each other's names.
The whole
They're copying
family.
each other's clothes.
Dude.
Oh, man. Unoriginal.
Even baby Edward can't escape the gravity sucking his family into drama. Oh, my God, yo. Oh, God. Dude, I'm literally crying.
Baby Edward.
Hey, watch your life.
I know,
Think of the children.
Okay. We're serious. We're for reals. So he was 2 at the time. And they rented a 4-bed, 1.5 bath house like 2 hours away from Paris. With them, they had 1 bedroom that had a king-size bed, 2 that had queen beds, and the other 2 had twin-size beds. Basically, a freaking palace in Paris. Grandparents, mom, and me, were doing a trip, 5 countries, 14 days. So they got there first. So what bedrooms did they take? The king and the twins. To be fair, the place gave us a porta-crib. For the baby.
Yes.
Of course. Baby Edward.
For baby Edward.
How could we forget him? And Europeans' cars are so small, so it was nice of them to do. And they did put it in the twin room, the baby crib. But we thought the grandparents would take the king bed unless they didn't want to. It's upstairs. My mom and I would take the twins with the baby, and they would get the queen. But what really happened?
Yeah, what really happened?
Well,
Let's-
Dakota.
Let's figure it out.
They gave us the musty, dusty, crusty, disgusting queen bed up a very steep stairs, which my mom, she has really bad allergies and a bad bag and legs from
I
sports.
think you don't need to put the allergies in there. Just put the bad back for
It's
the
musty.
stairs. Oh, okay. Never
musty.
mind. Musty. I'm sorry.
Dusty.
I'm sorry.
Disgusting.
I'm sorry.
Fell down trying to carry the laundry. They expected my mom and I to share a bed and just have an empty twin bed. So, okay, so yeah, like
Wait, what?
one of them could have there was an empty twin bed, but they didn't want them to take the empty twin bed, I guess.
They wanted to use that one for laundry.
Or
Is that what they
have
just
them
said?
not use it.
Who are these people?
So
This story's hurting my brain.
Yeah, dude, there's
so
too many
far.
names here where I can't
What's
even.
what
I'm
does
just-
any of this have to do with crashing your uncle's wedding?
There's too much context that I don't need this context.
Like, come on,
we're getting there.
get to the
I
juice.
promise you, Baby Edward's story on face.
Baby Edward's very detrimental to this story.
Dude, he is the card that tumbles out of the cards. Okay. So
Baby Edward is the Vince Vaughn to Owen Wilson in the Wedding Crashers movie. He is critical to this entire thing.
wow.
Wow.
Okay. Anyway,
Wow. Yeah.
we're getting back to it. So
That was-
I ended up asking Evil Jane the next day if I could sleep in the extra bed, and she said it's a small room, the ceilings were low, but all I brought up was a blanket, pillow, and electronics, and she said, okay. We even offered to give her the queen room if she wanted her own room, and have me and my mom take that room with the baby. That's the 2 twin beds and the baby. She later threw a fit like a toddler. Some would say like Baby Edward. Relevant. Who didn't get candy. Saying it's not fair how she can't even get in her, how she can't even go to her own room to relax. Mind you, I had headphones on or was asleep and didn't really talk to her unless I wanted to have a conversation with her. So, I think you can see why it would bother me that she would why it would bother me that I wouldn't be invited.
Indeed. I can see that.
Basically, OP and her mom seem like the ugly duckling of the family in many
Yeah.
ways, and Jane is treated as this queen. She's invited to the wedding.
She's a swan.
She's a swan.
Swan Queen.
But so Evil Jane is invited to the wedding. OP's like, I'm not invited. Like if Evil Jane's gonna go, let me go. What the heck? So I was also helping with the baby Edward, like his bedtime routine dictates, and watching him at home. And when we go out, mind you, I wasn't getting paid. I work as a babysitter, and I usually get paid for that kind of thing.
Oh, you're not getting paid until Baby Edward's trust fund kicks in.
until the full plot unfolds and Baby Edward takes over.
Baby Edward doesn't have his money's already tied up in other enterprises.
You think Evil Uncle and Evil Jane are the ones to worry about?
Dude.
Oh no.
The ringleader is evil Baby Edward.
You are currently raising and nurturing a villain of epic proportions.
Yeah, it's Stewie Griffin.
Oh my god. So, eventually I could tell that I wasn't wanted, which I have now learned to pick up on after years of being bullied and excluded. They always make comments about my body, which I'm always self-conscious of, about usually how I have curves, cellulite, and a bit of flab on my stomach. Mind you, Jane is my size, if not bigger. I'm proud to say I fit into some of my clothes from middle school. I was put on a medication around 5th grade, and it caused me to gain a lot of weight, which is hard to lose. So when people, especially family, make comments on my diet or how I look, I really take it to heart. I'm trying to not let it bother me because I compliment almost everyone to build them up, and I say everyone's beautiful in their own way, which I truly believe.
Well, that's beautiful.
See,
OP,
Opie's
that
good.
is beautiful.
Opie's good.
And you're beautiful.
The comments got so bad that I was considering things, but the guy I loved saved me for the second time by saying things I needed to hear, telling me that I could be bigger and he'd still find me pretty. He knows my history, that I have PTSD when I was 16, and that was the first time that he saved me. That bit is related because everyone judges me for my relationship with him, especially my aunt and my uncle Joseph, but he is my rock, the shoulder I cry on, the person I ran to, and the man I want to be with forever. I sense wedding bells in OP's future.
Yeah, hey, when you know, sometimes you know.
But will Baby Edward?
No more Baby Edward.
We don't know yet.
Bring in Joe. Bring in Uncle Joe.
Okay.
Baby Edward's plotting in that porta crib.
Evil Uncle Joseph is our main concern right now. So he's agreed to go with me so I don't get mad and can get me out of there when they start commenting on me. By the way, you can always comment on our live streams every 3 p.m. Every weekday at 3 p.m. PST. We go live. Just have the profile. Join in. It's on YouTube. It's on Twitch.
Bang.
On Facebook. Just join
YouTube,
us.
Facebook, Twitch, TikTok. We might even be live right now if you're watching this in the future.
There we go. So, both my mom and grandma said that if I'm not invited, they won't go. So now we're getting a boycott
Okay,
going.
now
We're getting a mutiny.
the mutiny has begun.
Yes.
At the end of the story. I'm sorry.
I was trying to hold it in.
We're almost
I was
we're
trying.
good. We got it.
We're literally
We
so
got
close.
it.
Okay. So, both my mom and my grandma said that if I'm not invited, that they won't go. But I don't want that for him. His mom should be there to walk him down the aisle, and I don't want to give my aunt and uncle my aunt and uncle another thing to say about me. They think that my grandparents see me as their kid. Remember the grandparents that like housed her initially way back when? They might be good, possibly too. We don't know. I thought they were evil, but maybe I was wrong. I just live with them and now near them, so I see them a lot, but their other grandkids lived states away, so they can't be there all the time when they live here. Sorry again for the length of this, but I want his family to be at his wedding, and they won't go if I'm not invited, so I'm thinking of crashing his wedding so they're there for him. So, would I be the a-hole?
I'm gonna need some TLDRs here because I'm so lost.
Don't ask them for me because I'm just as lost,
I'm
bro.
legit
so.
lost.
I wasn't gonna
from
say
this.
it, but
Okay.
I'm completely lost, dude.
I've got
I
us.
help.
I've got us, okay? Big picture. The family has many people in the family have kind of like ostracized OP and kind of like made her the ugly duckling.
Okay.
And OP was really hurt after seeing that she wasn't invited to the wedding because it's like, okay, basically everyone else is going, but me and my mom are not invited. It's I think her telling the story of like, oh, we got the crap room with the crap bed. That's almost a metaphor for what's
It
happening
was
here.
painting the picture of like, this is when we were ugly ducklinged in the
Yes.
past. Now we're being ugly ducklinged in the present.
So now, but she does have some people in the family, Aunt Marie and others, I believe. So the people that we rock with, the good people that want to stand up for OP, they're now offering to essentially boycott the wedding, including Uncle Joseph's own mother. And OP's basically like, hey, should I just go ahead and show up anyways as a means to, she's like, I don't even want to like ruin his wedding that much by not having his mom there. Let me just crash the wedding, tell them, and have them show up because of it.
This comment from Harriet.
This was
Harriet
just,
spaghetti.
this was a,
Yeah, the
Look,
context that context,
the
like, why
end
did
of-
what was Europe brought up about? There was no reason for Europe. There was so much context between Jane. We get it that Jane copied you, but it was like too much detail for that. I don't know.
look.
There was just too much.
And we,
someone said there was too much
and
filler.
I'll
There was
admit,
too
we
much filler.
did get off the rails with Baby Edward, which Bug was asking, where did Baby Edward even come from? Baby Edward was in the story, and he was not important at all. He didn't even need a name. OP kept giving all these people names. We had 5 Josephs. We had 2 Edwards. We had like 3 Elisas or something. Like I'll take ownership. I was confused.
Yeah.
And I got scared. Like
But
halfway
that's-
through that story, I was like, I don't want anyone to know. I don't know what the heck's going on.
But we
right
have
now.
the big picture, right? OP was the ugly duckling.
Do we?
Look, we know the big picture, not the details, but
Okay.
OP was the ugly duckling, wasn't invited, so we should quickly answer the question, should OP crash the wedding in order to save the wedding because then everyone will show up?
No, don't do that because it's gonna blow up in your face, dude. Any sentence that's like, should I crash the wedding to save the wedding? You're not saving the wedding. You're crashing it. It's not your wedding.
Yeah.
Invite all these people to your wedding.
Again, that's my rule for weddings. If it's your wedding, your rules. If those are the rules, OP, them's is the rules.
Yeah,
Literally.
don't worry about it. It's not even your problem to deal with. It's gonna blow up like a cartoon science experiment in your face.
Like Baby Edward's diaper,
and all
it's
your hair's
blow
gonna fly
up.
back.
Yeah, you don't
But-
want that.
I'm also wondering, would the grandma and aunt still even want, because I feel like they're doing it because she's not invited. If she shows up, that doesn't mean she was invited. So wouldn't they, in theory, still boycott the wedding even if she crashed?
Yeah, this is just don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't
I'm
do-
leaving it
don't
at that.
do it.
Do not do that.
That's it. And guys,
do not do that.
Okay. My brain
My
hurts.
God.
Do we have any donos?
We do have
checking
donuts
right
for
now.
sure.
Oh my
And
god.
we have snacks to try. You have to
Yes.
try. We did the jerky circuit.
True. Snickers love bug. Or you want to take it away?
Snickers Love Bug, thanks for the $20 and for being here today. Forest Witch, thanks for the $5. Second Live, first dono.
Thank you.
Welcome to the family.
W.
Welcome. And Snickers Love Bug, hey, thanks for another $20 and your little
Wow.
your little hug lemon.
Oh.
There's a lemon there hugging.
Oh, like a pear?
Yeah, it's hugging something.
It's cute.
That's us and you.
Oh.
We're hugging right now.
Love it.
Vix Mix, thanks for the $2. She said Flumple Butt is cold. I agree. Flumple Butt is cold. It's all right. You'll learn. You'll get it.
I don't like it.
You'll get there eventually.
I don't like it.
BB Mims, thank you for being a member for 9 months. Hey, 9 months. Could have
Wow.
had an okay baby by now.
Or half of me.
Yeah, because he was in
18 months.
18 months gestation.
Yeah.
But fun fact, guys, I too am a Mariah. So that
Mariah.
whole debacle was so relatable. Mariah's know. Oh, they know.
All right.
Mariah, he said it. Harriet Spaghetti, thanks for being a member for 2 months. John gets no Alaska snacks now.
Agreed.
Well,
Agreed.
agreed.
No,
Agreed.
I disagree. Caitlin Van
I
Campen
deserve punishment.
says, thank you for the $2. She says, I'm freaking wheezing. And
Okay.
I think that was when we were in the Mariah Maria.
Oh, yes.
debacle.
Right, bro.
And Bug, thank you for being a member for 3 months. I'm using my milestone just to say I adore you, Dakota. Oh, stop it.
Aw.
Bug, what are you
I love the
doing?
Dakota. I love the Dakota
Hey,
love.
Quit it.
She's being a love bug right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you're being a love bug.
Wait, say it, John. Say
Thanks,
it right
bug.
there. Say her
You
name.
know how it is.
Mariah.
Yes. Why are you so sad saying someone's name correctly?
I'm not sad. I'm afraid.
He was just trying to really make sure his brain was properly programmed in
Yeah.
that moment to say what?
I have to stop, say Mariah in Mariah Carey in my
Mariah.
brain before I say it now.
Mariah.
Otherwise, I will mess it up. There is
Mariah.
literally a trigger built within my brain that will screw me over, as it did. That's what I was trying to explain earlier.
Oof. Okay. So, yes,
There it is.
there it is.
Got all the
There it
donos.
is.
All the dono link.
That's it.
That's all she wrote.
That is all she wrote.
There it is.
That
So
is- wait, no. You have to try
What?
jerky. Do we have it? It should be like right up there.
It's up
Do you not have it? No, oh yes, this is it.
all right.
Wait, but you can't see what it is. Give it to me. So there's 3 different kinds of jerky here. There's emu jerky, there's kangaroo jerky, and crocodile jerky. And you're going to guess which
Oh my
one
God.
you have been given.
Okay.
So we will start with one. Don't look.
I'm
Okay.
not looking.
Well,
Are we doing all of them?
there's only a little bit. Okay, here we go.
Gotta whip my whistle.
This little
I won't even
little
look at it.
nugget is for you.
What are my options again?
It's either emu, kangaroo, or crocodile.
Emu.
Incorrect.
Oh.
Incorrect. So I will give you this one,
Okay.
and then I will reveal to you the order in which you have consumed these creatures.
Okay.
Numero 2.
This is very
That
hard.
one's a little tough, yeah. That one's a little tough.
I'm afraid I'm gonna damage my teeth.
Yeah. As you should be.
Okay.
I'll give you a hint. It's an animal from Australia.
I know that one. I'm doing great. Thank you.
Is John okay?
Thank you, Brianna from Australia.
Is John okay?
I hope I said your name right.
Now you worry about saying that
I was worried the whole time.
Brianna or Brianna?
I was thinking about it. No, don't do that to me. Okay.
And now on to number 3.
All right.
All right. So, the second one was
Me?
Yeah,
So it's kangaroo and crocodile. Is that what you
kangaroo,
left?
crocodile, emu.
Second one was kangaroo. Third one was crocodile.
You were 0 for 3. 0 for
Nice.
3. First one was kangaroo. Second
Yep.
one was crocodile. Third one was emu.
Well, there we go.
Which one did you like the best?
Probably the one I just had.
The third one, I also agreed that the emu was the best.
There we go.
The emu was the best.
Oh, we got one donation.
And we got from Janelle Janik. Thanks for the $1 and for your first donation
Let's
on
go.
the live. What?
And it says thank you for your donation.
Thank you.
I feel like that's maybe a
Wait, no, thank you for your donation, Janelle.
Wait.
Yeah, right. All right, guys. That's all she wrote. So if you love us, make sure to subscribe.
We love you
And see you tomorrow.